Welcome, everybody, to the Zombies Ate My Neighbor campaign.
Big key, Joe.
I'm here with my pals,
Color.
Grim, Melty, Star, and fucking Jeffrey.
I had
Hi.
Um, so let's get at it. Our story begins in an alternate Earth where magic and mythology exist as one. In the great nation of Akros lies Adaland City. One of the many star jewels of this nation, it stands among the rest as a pillar of inclusion, progress, and a brighter future. But not everything is good in Adaland City. Violence has broken out all over the city. The police say it is a riot. The government says not to panic and that everything will be handled soon. But those who are actually on the ground know that something is off. People are going missing. And if they return, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read this off right now and I'm fucking this all up. I apologize.
Buddy,
You
you
got
take
this.
all the time you need, man. I'm
got this,
enjoying it.
man.
I'm getting hyped the
Don't
fuck
stress
up. I had to mute myself.
People are going missing, and if they return, they aren't the same person. Buildings are burning across the city. The authorities are overwhelmed. A darkness is looming over the city, and only one question is remaining. Can the city survive this, or will it be consumed by the darkness? Now, I realize that I didn't grab a dice to start all this out to figure out which character goes first. So I apologize. I gotta unroll my little fucking baggie here full of dice. It's like,
Can I go last?
you go
I'm nervous.
You go.
You got it.
You go based on the order in which I roll this 1d4.
Well, what the fuck's my number, Ricky?
You're gonna find out here in a second. So here we go.
Number 15.
All right. Okay, so I gotta have use my phone for all this shit, so because I have all this stuff written down and I don't want to load it up on my. We'll start with our first character. Our first character is located at the Adaland City Police Precinct in Midtown. Graham, please tell us about your character.
Oh goodness, where to start? I am MX18759582347696, the MX model of Warforged. I am here to keep your city safe and your people well in hand. I don't know where to go from there.
That's fine. So you're a Warforged and you're a cop. Okay. So at the Adaland City Police Station, it is total chaos. Officers are struggling to get people to cooperate. People are biting other people left and right. Cops are getting bit. There's a lady inside one of the jail cells getting her face, just a chunk of it, ripped off of her. And no one can stop it because she's locked in a cell. It is absolute chaos. Multiple officers are trying to get an orc inside of a jail cell, and it is not working. He is biting them left and right. And over by the captain's door, or by the captain's office, is Max. Also known as Max, that's his character's name. And standing by him are his two compatriots, Officer Murr, a little Goliath police officer that's known for being a gentle giant, and Officer Kyle. She is a tiefling, known for being kind of a sassy son bitch. But she is clearly freaking out due to everything that is going on. Kyle is looking around at everything, and says to the two of you, or says to Max and Murr, why the hell are we standing here? Why aren't we helping them? Like, this is bullshit. Like, we should be doing something right now.
There is nothing that we can do. Unfortunately, it seems that our compatriots have this well in hand.
There's a gnome literally getting eaten alive inside one of the jail cells.
Uh, can I roll just to see just to see where this man's where Max's brain is currently at
Go
within
for
its
it.
programming.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Which button do I press?
I just realized that you loaded the game log so I can. Oh, cool! I didn't realize I could load up the game log from right here.
Oh, perfect. Okay, fantastic.
First nat 20 of the fucking game.
A sign of things to come.
The only one we're allowed to get.
Max is going to look at the thing eating the gnome, and he is going to cast command. By simply holding his hand up, staring directly at the creature, and going, "Halt!"
Would command work on the undead?
Yes, it is a creature that I can see within range.
It stops.
Uh,
It looks at you and stops, and it is just staring at you. A piece of the gnome's innards just drops out of its mouth, and that gnome is gone. That gnome has unfortunately passed.
Unfortunate.
The door opens to the captain's quarters, and your captain tells you all, "Come in, come in."
Max is going to look over at his Max is going to look over at the two other police officers and go, "Shall we leave, or will you detain this creature?"
Murr just kind of looks with a little sad look on his face, and he's just, "Well, the captain wants us in there. Let's go." Kyle is her name. Well, her name is Lysa Kyle. I should have clarified that. Lysa is frustrated, but she walks into the office.
Max is going to continue to look at that creature, and then, with command still active, he's going to with command still active, he's going to look at the creature, and just tell it, "Stay."
It stays. It
And then
it stays. It isn't moving. It is just kind of staring at you.
Okay,
You can
cool.
see that this thing, based off the look in its eyes, its cold, dead eyes, that it is hungry.
All right, cool. So now it's going to stay there until I either I give it another command or it breaks out of my or it breaks out of the wisdom save.
Okay.
Max is going to walk into the captain's room after the other two after its other two partners go through.
Okay. The captain closes the door behind you. He goes over to his desk, and he sits, and he sighs, and he goes, "So I have a job for you three. I need you three to go and apprehend a Kenku by the name of Sulika von Gabane, if I'm correct."
Yeah.
Kyle looks at the captain and she's like, "Are you serious right now? With everything that's going on? Don't we have things more important?" And he responds with, "We got a tip on our phone line that she has been doing weird experiments with the dead at that at St. Corain's Medical Hospital. And despite everything that's going on right now, we still have laws that need to be followed. It is our job to enforce the law, and it is your job to do what I tell you." Kyle is frustrated. She doesn't like this. She's scared, clearly. He looks at you, Max. He gets up from his desk, and he walks up to you and he says, I need you to make sure that she gets back here unharmed. Can you do that for me?
Max is going to look at him and go, case file downloaded. Secondary objective, keep my partner unharmed.
Let me rephrase that. Get Sulika here unharmed.
Ah. Wanted. Alive. Understood. Designation, case file, Little Birdie.
Little birdie. Right now, we just need to interrogate her and see if she actually is guilty of what is claimed of her. So, that is your guys' objective. Go get it done. Can you do me a favor and roll me a perception check?
Perception? Okay. Do you want active or passive?
Which one gives you a higher roll?
Uh,
Possibly higher. Go for active, I guess.
Okay. That's an unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20?
Oh my god.
Cool. You notice a little cork board up on the wall. And on it are 3 individuals. And next to them is a newspaper article saying 3 inmates have escaped from the local insane asylum. It is a maximum security facility, and these 3 are known to be very, very, very violent. And before you leave, you notice that the captain is sweating a lot. And that he's got a bite mark on his hand. After you're done seeing all that, the captain urges you out of the building. And he says, hurry up with your objective. Bring her here as soon as you possibly can. It is chaos out there.
Understood. Max is going to turn around and just walk through the door.
As, Officer Murr and Officer Kyle are going to follow behind you. Are you going to head straight to the vehicle bay?
Yes.
You guys get to the vehicle bay. Officer Murr, he's a 9-foot tall dude. He's a big sumbitch. But he immediately is like, I'll go driving. And he just books it straight to the driver's seat. And you see him get in. He is clearly too big for that. Like, his knees are almost to his chest, but he just really likes to drive.
So it's Officer Murr and Officer who else?
Kael. Kael. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not good with pronunciation.
And Kale. Okay.
Kale. I'll say Kale. Officer Kale.
Murr and Kale. Got it.
Yep. Kale just kind of looks at you and it's like, let's get in the back.
Understood.
You guys climb into the squad van, and Murr just takes off, and you guys are heading straight to the hospital.
All right, perfect.
You have heard, this is knowledge, it should be knowledge for you because you're an officer.
Mm-hmm.
There is absolute chaos. Like, your officers, your fellow officers, firefighters, EMS people, they are overwhelmed right now. People are getting violently attacked, and no one really knows why. Roll me another perception check real quick.
All right. Perception. Damn, that's an 8.
You just kind of notice that it's a somewhat bumpy ride. It's not that bad. Despite everything that's going on, it's quite a smooth ride there.
Mm-hmm.
Kale says out loud, I don't understand why we're doing this. This is stupid. It is chaos out there. People are attacking each other like crazy, and here we are just arresting some crazy fucking bird lady.
We must keep a semblance of peace and order. Our partners in justice will take care of this.
Yeah, they're doing a real good job out there. You saw what was going on in that precinct.
Max is going to look over at Kale, and like, Max is going to look at Kale, like, pat them on the head softly. Go, pat, pat. It shall be okay. Comfort subroutine. Finished.
You get to the hospital, surprisingly, with no issues whatsoever. Despite everything going on, you get to the hospital with nobody needing help, no calls for backup, nothing. But we're going to cut back for a few minutes. We're going to go back a few minutes ago. We're going to go inside the hospital. St. Colerain's Medical Hospital. We're looking down at an old lady who's struggling really hard to breathe. She's clearly not going to make it. And standing next to her is a Kenku woman. And this old lady looks at her and says, "Do you promise that you'll be able to put me in a new body like you said?"
Yes, ma'am. Comes a vaguely disjointed voice out of the beak of the Kenku. And she looks down at the elderly woman and she says, "Don't worry. Soon, all of your problems will be a thing of the past."
She looks at you and nods. And she says, "Okay, good. That's good. I can be at rest now." I want to reiterate, I know I said a few minutes, it's actually like maybe a couple hours. Because
Cool.
some time passes before the old lady finally gives her last breath and passes peacefully. You check her pulse. She's dead. Gone. She passed quite peacefully, and you at least gave her some comfort in her final moments.
Of course, I'm a doctor. That's my job. I don't note the time of death right away. I put down an hour after the current moment. So, like, if it's like 3 p.m. or whatever, I wrote it down for like 4 p.m.
Okay. So what do you do now?
Well, I don't actually know shit about doctors and like medical shit.
The best hint
Oh,
I
wait.
can give you is
I don't know.
I'll give you. I don't want to say I'll give you a hint, but I would say it'd probably be a good idea to take her to your office, which is down in the morgue.
I mean, let's like wheel her out of there.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, so we're gonna reiterate because I don't know shit about doctor stuff.
If it means anything, neither do I. I only know what I've seen
All
in
right,
TV shows. I only know what
we'll
I've seen
just-
in TV shows.
We'll just make something up, and if any doctors are paying attention, I don't know, deal with it, I guess. I'll write the proper time of death, and then I'll call for the nurse or the nursing assistant or whoever, and say, "Please come to room 305. Patient has deceased."
A nurse comes in, puts the blanket over the lady's head, and she grabs the chart and she leaves to go do her fucking job. I'm drawing a blank here. Oh my god.
We don't know anything. Disclaimer, everybody. We don't know anything about medical stuff. We're just making it up.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna look it up, even though it would take like 3 seconds.
So, do you want the people at this hospital to know what you're doing down there, or do you not?
Oh hell no!
Okay.
Hell no!
Then
Hell
do
no!
you
That's why I've
want-
been lying about this shit.
Okay, so do you want the nurse to take it down there, or are you going to take it down there yourself?
Well, I guess I'll probably take it down there just because I'm like the palliative care hospice doctor or
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay.
So I'll probably take it down there just to. I figure they have like some things in place where it's like, oh, a nurse should take a look, or second view, or what? I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah,
You think
let's
I know
say-
anything about
yeah.
doctors?
Let's say that's what happens when the nurse shows up and she goes back out, out into the hospital. So
Yeah.
then
Whatever standard procedure is for when somebody fucking dies in a hospital or whatever.
you unhook the cart and you proceed to push it out into the hospital. Just like the precinct, the hospital is in utter fucking chaos. Doctors and nurses are struggling to get some patients to cooperate. They are biting the doctors, they are biting the nurses. You see patients acting like spazzing out. They are flailing as hard as they can, but they are strapped down to their beds. You even see some patients or some people handcuffed to chairs, and they are trying to bite at other people as they walk by them in a hurry. Can you roll me a perception check?
Sure can. Let me find the damn thing first off. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Hold on. Oh, 10.
You notice that as you're walking by, you overhear a couple of nurses talking and saying, "What is she doing with her? What like, is she? Where is she taking that body?" Kind of giving you the idea that they might know a little bit more than you think they do.
I kind of look over as I pass. I'll just say, "Good day."
They just look
I
at
just
you
keep
nervously.
going.
Yeah, they look at you nervously, like, yeah, good day.
Hi, Dr. Von Gebane.
You keep going, and you're heading towards the elevator. And before you get to the elevator, the doors open, and a bunch of security guards come in to try and help deal with the violence that is happening inside of this church. You go into the elevator, and you hit the button to the morgue. So, door closes, you slowly go down. Are you thinking anything right now while this is going on, or are you just focused solely on just like, I gotta get this, I gotta do this?
I'd say I'm pretty focused, not in like a, oh, I gotta do this kind of way, but more like a, this is strange, but I shouldn't let it distract me.
Okay. All right.
I have important work to be doing.
The doors to the elevator open up. You're down in the basement. Straight ahead is your office.
Yay!
Push the cart towards the door. You open the door, and in there is sitting your assistant, a Loxodon male, just sitting there reading a book. He looks up and sees that you have a dead body with you.
Yep.
And he's at, what is it? He asks, "Are you going to attempt another one of these pointless ass experiments?"
It's not pointless. It's science.
He just rolls his eyes and says under his breath, loud enough for you to clearly hear it, but he says, "This is just going to fail like all the other dozen experiments that you tried." What do you
There's
do?
something different.
What do you do?
Is what I tell him.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, you're good. I was just like, there's something different. I can feel it. This time, it'll be different.
He just rolls his eyes and goes back to his book. He's a student. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the intern.
Yeah, he's the intern. So what are you going to do? It's your experiment.
Well, gonna, I don't know, do some experimenty shit. Well, first I'm gonna take her, to, I guess, the lab, I guess. I don't know. Doctors are weird. I don't know anything.
So you bring it to your
I feel like
lab.
I should.
Are you going to do some magic-y
Yeah.
shit to try and move her soul into the body of another dead person?
I think what I'm gonna try to do is first I'm gonna do a little bit of a dissection. So I'm gonna take my scalpel, and of course I'm gonna cut open the chest cavity. That's where we're theorizing
Mm-hmm.
that it's like the epicenter of souls or what the fuck ever, man.
Okay.
I don't know. Fuck.
Okay.
Make shit up. I'm making shit up on the fly.
Yeah.
It's honestly Zalika kind of is too, so this works out. Cut open the chest cavity, and then I will do some. What the fuck? Sorry, I thought I saw some shit.
You're good.
Do I not have a thing for that? No? Okay, fuck, never mind, my bad. Oh god.
It's okay.
I don't know, man.
It's
I don't
okay.
know.
So you basically you're doing your experiment. You cut her chest open. You're looking.
Yeah.
You're looking for the.
I'm
soul.
doing some magic-y shit. I don't know what the fuck that would be exactly.
We'll just say you're
I'm
doing like.
doing some magic-y. Oh, okay, hang on. Idea. I'm doing an experimental spell
Okay.
to try to identify. Identify.
The soul.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say that. I don't know.
Make a fucking Arcana check, I guess.
Yeah, we'll do that. I got an 18.
You don't find anything. You can feel that something is there, but you just can't pinpoint it.
I'll just write down in my little
Little
journal
notebook.
that is hidden. Yeah, little notebook hidden in like a secret compartment.
Okay.
And I just write down time and date. And I write down and I'm like, the location eludes me again. Maybe I need to what's the fucking word? Adjust the reagents of the spell or whatever. I don't fucking know, dude. Make shit up. What the fuck ever. You know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going for.
Vasul just kind of looks up at you and is like, "Told you so. Like, this is what you get for lying your way through medical school."
Which is hilarious because Zulika is like actually a good doctor. She's just a terrible necromancer. Like, that's the thing. Zulika's a good doctor. She's been to medical school. She is Dr. fucking Von Gabain, PhD, the fucking HRT, whatever, fuck. I don't know, doctor stuff. But she's a horrible goddamn necromancer. Like, I need to put that out there. She's really bad at necromancy, but she is 100% a scientist through and through.
Are you gonna do any more experiments, or are you just kind of like still writing shit down in your little journal or in your little notebook?
I'm gonna write shit down, and then maybe we'll do. Do I have like a? This is a silly question. Do I have like a spare corpse
Yeah, there's
anywhere that's not her?
Yeah, there's one right next to her, because the goal of the experiment,
bet.
if I remember correctly, was to move her soul into a different body, and it's a young woman.
Okay. All right. Cool. So I will go to the body of the young woman, and I will also cut open her chest cavity. And I'll maybe scooch more towards the, like above where the heart should be.
As you're doing that, make one more perception check for me, please.
Oh, I can do that. Where is this? There it is. Fucking dirty 20, dude.
You hear footsteps coming to the door. A group of them, and they're moving fast.
What was the intern's name?
Vasul.
Vasul?
Yeah. Vasool.
VASOL. Alright, in his own voice, I'm gonna be like, Vasul! Stall!
Huh? He's like, wait, what do you mean? And bursting through the door are 3 officers. You see Max, and you see a Goliath next to him, and and a tiefling lady. They all scream. Well, I'm assuming that Max is going to scream. Max, what do you say?
Max, my dear. Hello.
Put your hands where I can see them. Drop any and all sharp objects on the floor.
I do want to point out that Myrrh and Kale both have their guns out.
Fucking A, okay.
Vasul quickly raises his hands up in the air, going like, "Hey, don't shoot! I'm the one that I'm the one that called you guys. Don't shoot, please."
Zulika's gonna stop for a second, and then she's gonna carefully put the scalpel down and then raise her wings as well.
Officer Kale says to you, Max, "Don't worry, we got our guns in her. Go arrest her."
Very well.
Are you gonna fight back against it, or are you going to accept the fact that you're getting arrested?
Give me a second first before I decide to do that.
Initializing arrest protocol. Please do not resist.
I can very easily see that they have their guns on me, right?
Yes,
Would probably react quicker than I could do something.
probably.
Probably. Okay.
If you want, you can roll a perception check for me, if you want to.
I mean, I guess I could. Sure, it's not gonna hurt anything, I guess.
Go for it.
I'm going for it. Another fucking unnatural 19 plus 1 again. I'm not making this up.
I see it.
I'm not making this up, dude.
You can clearly see that the Officer Kale is scared, and like she looks like she could react to anything at this moment. Like, and may not make the best judgment. And by that I mean like sudden movements are gonna scare her.
Okay.
Do you still want to react, or are you gonna let Max arrest you?
Yeah, sure. I'll try something. So Max, as you're moving to arrest Zulika, teacher, you could. Needs a con saving throw. Okay. Hey, boss, DM person,
Yeah.
my friend.
Yeah.
Are you gonna beat me up and take my wallet if I cast inflict wounds on Max?
No. If that's the route you want to go.
Yeah.
If that's the route, are you sure you want to do that?
Now I'm not like.
It's up to you, but you gotta
I
remember,
was,
you got two officers with guns pointed right at you.
I know. That's why I'm like, hey, DM. You know what? No, it's your first rodeo. I'm not gonna do that.
Do you want me to give you a
offhand.
recommendation, or do you want me to just let you do that?
I was just gonna comply otherwise.
Well, if you're gonna comply,
I'm gonna be a good bird because I have clearly done nothing wrong. I'm a good bird. Listen. I get due process. Okay.
So okay, Max is arresting you. He's reading you your arrest rights. I don't know if they're called Miranda rights in this world. I haven't gotten that far into the lore.
You have
Belinda
the right to
rights?
remain silent. Anything you can and say will and fucking goddamn it.
Will
Damn it.
possibly be used against you in the court of law. Possibly. There's a functioning in my programming.
You are allowed a single lawyer of your race or other. If you cannot find one, one will be appointed to you.
I want you both to make a perception check for me, please.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming that as you're being arrested, you're facing the other officers, so that way, like, he's got someone to watch his back. Okay. You just are focusing on the officers. You kind of hear something, though, rustling behind you. Max, in particular.
Oh.
Max is going. Do I have Do I have fucking God damn it. Do I have designation little bird in cuffs already?
You are in. Yeah, she's in cuffs, and you're holding on to the cuffs. Essentially,
I'm being a nice bird and playing along with you, Max. Aren't you appreciative of that?
Very much so. Max's head is going to spin a full 360 degrees
Holy shit!
to stare at the thing behind him.
As you spin, you see an old lady just sitting straight up, with her chest gape like split open. As she looks over in the direction of Officer Kale and Officer Murr, and she screams this guttural roar, and she sprints in their direction.
Max is going to grab his badge. Specifically like the flip down ones that most police carry.
Yeah.
He's going to grab his badge and then after grabbing his badge, he's going to then proceed to sign off the entire like Declaration of Independence essentially. Using Turn the Unholy as his channel divinity, which any undead or fiend that can see and or hear me within 30 feet has to make a wisdom save. And if it fails, it then is turned for 1 minute, which means that it keeps trying to run away as fast as it can, and it cannot willingly get any closer than it can to me. Every turn it has to run away. It cannot stay close to me whatsoever.
Okay, so what would be the saving throw on that one?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save? Alright, hold on, I gotta...
It can also only use the dash action.
Can I...
That's it.
I gotta get to a character page so I can roll some dice here.
Hell yeah. While you're doing this, Zulika is watching this, not saying anything, but you kind of recognize something in her eyes that looks very similar to surprise and disbelief.
What was the DC again?
13.
13, thank you. Okay, they fail. So, you hit them with the thing, and with the badge, and she immediately turns and runs in the opposite direction. Officer Kale and Officer Murr are freaking the fuck out, and they just immediately, to quote Danny DeVito, they just started fucking blasting.
So anyways.
They shoot the ever-living hell out of this old lady. There's like they hit her all over the place. A few times in the head, she's dropped, she's dead.
Bonk.
Okay.
Officer Kale is freaking the fuck out now, and even Officer Murr is just like, he doesn't want to go anywhere near the body because he's too freaked out, and he's just like, I'll hold on to the lady for you, Max, if you want to go look at the dead lady.
Very well.
He puts his hand, like, this is a 9-foot tall motherfucker, and so, like, he just puts his hands on your shoulders to hold you in place, Sulika.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, this man's hands are fucking huge to the point where it's like, they would be, like, what are those covers, like, you see in armor, pauldrons or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Like, they would essentially be like that. That's how big this motherfucker's hands are. Give me a medical check, Max.
Medical check.
Or a medicine check.
So, medicine. Hot damn. There we go. First one of the series. Let's go.
You have no idea why this lady
my God.
turned. Like, you just...
Wild.
It's just fucking unknown to you, man. Like, you don't know.
Max is like...
That's whack.
What I'm imagining is that Max is trying to scan her with his first aid.exe programming, and it just keeps running back as error 404 program not found.
Error 404, pulse not found, head out.
You don't find anything. Kale says to everybody, let's just hurry up and get her back to the precinct, okay? I don't want to be here anymore. Did you see the chaos that's happening upstairs? It's almost worse than the precinct.
We shall be okay.
Do you head back to the van?
Yes. Let us continue on our way.
All right. You all head back upstairs. You take the elevator up, and when the doors open, it is worse than how it was, Sulika, when you went down the first time. Like doctors and nurses are now attacking each other. Like it is bad. This is really, really bad. Like these are people that you've known for a while, just ripping people like each other's throats out. Like blood is everywhere. You see a few nurses eating a patient.
I see the Okay, wait, question. Do I see any of the nurses who were, like, gossiping about me earlier?
Yeah, they are, one of them is being currently eaten by the other one.
I'll just kind of look at them and think to myself, karma.
You all head...
And I'll, like, look at the nurses who are... Oh, sorry.
No, go.
I'll look at the nurses who are, like, eating the other person or whatever, and I'll just mutter, must be hungry.
You all... Kale just looks at you in disgust. They...
Oh, boo-hoo.
You-
Boo-hoo, cry about it.
Myrrh hands you off to Max and Kale, and he gets back in the front seat. You see exactly what I described earlier, which is the 9-foot-tall giant not fitting in the front seat of the car, or of the van. Max and Kale escort you into the van, and you all start heading towards the precinct.
Cool.
Do you have anything you want to say, either of you?
Max is watching. Max is keeping his keeping his head turned the whole 360 to stare directly at Zulika. And the entire time is just continuing to just ramble off her rights as a detainee.
God damn it.
We love Max in this household.
Kale is visually panicking. Like, she is not doing okay. Like, she does not understand what is going on. It's been a minute. You're driving. Kale just starts saying out loud, like, do you guys have any idea what is going on right now? And then she looks at you, Sulika, and she goes, are you responsible for this? Like, I saw those dead bodies down there in that little lab of yours. Are you responsible for this? And she's like freaking out.
I'll just kind of look at her and say, no, this is not my doing. I am exercising my, and then Max, she copies your voice, rights to remain silent.
She looks at you and is like visibly pissed because she does not believe
Respect.
You. She does not believe you.
I wouldn't believe me either, but listen, man.
She looks at you and she goes, you listen here, mother. And all of a sudden you hear Officer Murrah up front go, oh shit! Hear screeching of the tires. The van is starting to turn. There's a loud crash.
Oh no.
Now, on to our next player.
Yippee!
We're driving along the highway, heading towards the city. You can see the skyline of Adaland City, and some of the buildings are on fire, and it's weird. This isn't what the city is supposed to normally look like. Jeffrey, tell me about your character.
Well, Frank's a man who was adopted when he was 4 years old by a very, very kind militia. Very nice people. Been out there for about 35 years. Nobody out there, but government says we didn't pay taxes, but I ain't never heard no damn taxes. So anyways, got sent out here to go talk to court. Now, other than that, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the voice right, man.
You're good.
I'm
You're doing
so
great. You're doing fantastic.
Well, okay. Thank you. Anyways, oh, well, that's about Frank right there. Right, he's done. He's got his in his truck. He has his bag, his hiking bag, which has the essentials for camping and everything. He has his. I'm going to talk out of accent for a second.
Yeah.
He has his bedroll on top of his backpack, and he has other things such as like a gas or oil lamp, and like other various survival items, right? That would come in like handy. He also has his hatchet. It's a small survival hatchet. It's not a full size axe or anything, right? A compass, maybe like a couple of road flares just in case. He has his rifle, which is the bolt action rifle, mounted on the back of his window that's in his truck. Because he's coming from out in the woods.
Yeah.
And practically he's on his way in there, and well, now he's seeing the flames and whatnot. But yeah, his character really doesn't have very much like social skills. He's not very good because he's been out in the woods with this small. We can call it a cult practically. They call themselves a commune, right? Which he believes that it's like a small militia. He believes that they are truly are trying to survive with the incoming doom. And now he is on his way to the city to go and practically go talk to the courthouse because he isn't very intelligent and he's not very he has no charisma at all. He is the best speaker in his whole place because they are inbred. They've been there for 100 years. They've been saying the world's going to be ending for 100 years. They cut themselves off of the world, but yet they never pay taxes, and now they've been called to come in. So he's on his way to the courthouse to represent them and also talk about these all these taxes that they've owed for over 100 years. And that's where we're at.
Awesome. As you're driving into the city and you see some buildings burning, you turn on your radio just to listen to anything really to distract you from the bullshit that is Adaland City, just kind of proving the point of your organization that, see, the fucking world's ending. And you turn on the radio and you hear the dude going, 101 FM, fucking Adaland City Radio. And you hear the guy just say, that was a great little song request from our pal Thomas over there and downtown. I appreciate you giving us a call despite all this violent stuff happening going on right now in the city. Man, this is some bullshit. I don't understand. I know I'm not supposed to swear on the radio, but this is some crazy stuff. There are just people attacking each other out there. Are you thinking anything while this is going on?
Frank, thinking, right?
Thinking, saying, what are you doing?
Yeah, he wouldn't be saying anything at this point. He's not much of a talker, right? Yeah. So this is more or less in his head, right? So he's looking around. He sees the flames. He's hearing about the violence and everything, and he kind of looks at his rifle, and he's wondering if he should start to load it. So he pulls down his glove box, and he's got about 30 rounds of ammunition in there, right?
Yeah.
Looking at it, he goes, "Might be useful." Pulls his gun and puts it in his lap.
I want to point out you are driving on the highway right now.
I know.
Okay.
Trust me. I know. I'm gonna ask. I don't know how to roll. I was gonna ask earlier, but I didn't want to interrupt anybody.
What type of thing are you trying to do?
So practically, I don't know what a good check would be, but practically to be able to maneuver this vehicle safely, because he's not speeding, right?
I guess it would be a performance check.
Yeah, performance or dexterity, I think.
Yeah.
I think a dexterity check would be better. Because the performance isn't that...
Click the small number underneath your dexterity box on your D&D Beyond character.
Okay, I would go view my character, right?
Yeah. You'll want to... This whole time, you need to be looking at your character sheet, okay?
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
You're good. You're good.
So I click the dexterity, right?
You
And
click,
then,
you click the number underneath the dexterity, the plus whatever it is.
okay, so that's dexterity 16 plus 3.
Yep, click the plus 3.
So is that other modifier?
That is a modifier, the plus 3. So when you click that plus 3, you will be rolling for your character. If I'm correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
So other modifier, go to 3, right? And then press enter. So that's. I'm sorry.
Are you on D&D Beyond, Jeffy?
I am. I'm looking at my character.
Yeah. So
And
if you look underneath their name, right?
Yes.
You see where it says like dexterity plus, I guess for you it's plus 3, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Click the plus 3.
Oh, okay. Thank you guys. So what was the roll there? That's a 10.
Yep. Oh, you got a 10?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
we
a
got
10.
You're trying to load it in, but like as you're driving, fucking shitty ass roads, you hit a bump, the fucking bullets start flying everywhere.
Oh no.
Luckily for you, the windows were rolled up, but like they're all over the fucking place now.
Come on, shit, man. I can't fucking believe this, man. I loaded like son of a bitch. He slams the gun down on the side of the chair and he takes his foot and sweeps all the bullets that are in the that are in his feet and in like the center, right? Because it's like a single cab truck. It's not a big truck. It's just a single cab, right?
Yeah.
And he just sweeps them all over to the passenger side, over where his bag is.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So should I roll for that, or are you just cool with that?
I'm okay with that. That's fine.
Okay. So yeah, they'll be like over by the bag. So,
okay.
But he then continues to start driving and paying attention to what he's doing. I would like to ask how. Could we do possibly a perception check?
Go for it. So you'll scroll down. You'll see the list of skills. It's kind of like
perception?
Nope, not passive
Or...
perception. It's to the right a little bit more. If you
I see it.
Yep. Click the number next to perception.
Thank you.
Yep, you're good. All right, 16.
16.
What are you looking for in particular?
I am wanting to observe what the road looks like around me, as in what cars are around me, how they're driving, right? How people are driving, and how close am I really, like, am I in the city now, or am I still kind of like rolling in, like, or am I like where it's like, you know what I mean, like when you're on the on-ramp, or like I'm in the town, right?
You're going onto the off-ramp. You're now pulling into the city. You'll be hitting the courthouse here soon, but you see onto the on-ramp ahead of you, it is packed. Like, it is almost like bumper to bumper traffic. People are trying to get the fuck out of the city. Like, people are scared. They are trying to leave, but the problem is everyone is trying to leave at the exact same time, thus causing a massive traffic jam. But surprisingly, on your end, going into the city, it's quite smooth.
Okay. So going into the city smooth, but everybody leaving the city's going crazy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he sees this, and he's thinking to himself now. Everybody, he goes, everybody wants to be where I'm at. I'm trying to get where they are. At least it's not too bad going in. But he starts to slow down. He's driving like below the speed limit. He's still suspicious, right? Like, he's hearing all this stuff going on. The road's practically empty ahead of them. It's smooth, right? So now, he just continues to drive. He's being very attentive, and just being very, 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 very cautious. He keeps looking at his gun as well.
Okay.
But that's where I'm going to leave it.
Okay. So you get to the courthouse, and it is clearly an old building. This is a building that has been here for a long time. This building has I guess, experience, from what you can tell from it. It screams, I've been here for a long time. I have seen everything the city has gone through. Respect me. You go inside. Are you leaving your... I'm assuming you're going to leave your rifle inside the car, in the truck.
Well, I was gonna say, because of everything he heard and what he was wanting to do already,
Mm-hmm.
he takes the bullets so that they're not sitting in the floorboard, right? Because he's right at the courthouse, so he's gonna be like, I don't want no cops see this fucking shit. So he takes his rifle and he sticks it behind the seat,
Okay.
right? In a small gap, and then he takes all of his bullets. Well, let me rephrase this. He takes the clip, right? He loads the clip and puts it into the rifle and sticks it behind the seat. Takes the remaining bullets and puts it in his bag, right?
Okay.
And then leaves that in the truck.
Okay.
Locks the truck, and then leaves.
Okay. So you're going to head up to the building?
Yeah.
Okay. You go to the building. You got there's a couple security guards waiting at the entrance as you pass through the door. And, like most courthouses, they got a metal detector there. They got a little bag thing that they do. And they're like, all right, sir, please remove any belts and items from your pockets. Please put your bag here on the little rolly thing. I don't know what it's fucking called. And scanner and walk through. Do you put everything on there?
I make a remark. You want me to get naked, man? And
Sir,
then
we just need you to remove the belt, please, and your shoes, because or else the metal detector's going to go off, and we just want to get this done as quickly as you do.
Man, this place must be fancy. I gotta take my shoes off. He starts to take his shoes off and his belt, and then removes his wallet, his keys, and then it starts to take off his shirt.
Nah, you can leave the shirt on. It's fine.
Sorry.
You said the bullets are in your bag?
Yeah, they're all the bullets are in the truck. The gun is in the truck.
Okay, I thought that you brought, for a second there, I thought you were bringing the bag with you.
No, bag does not go with. He
Okay.
he might not be too smart, but he knows, yes.
Yeah, thank you for clarifying. All right. You go, do you know where you're going? Do you know which room?
I look at the guard and I ask, so, where we go for tax evasion?
Up the stairs, a couple levels to the left. It's a one labeled tax evasion.
They got a leg. All right. Am I allowed to put my belt on, or you guys want to take that?
Put your belt on and your shoes back on. We're not bums here. Please put your clothes back on.
Do I keep the shoes off? Do you guys want
put
to
your
keep
shoes
off?
on. Put your shoes on. They stink, dude.
Oh, sorry. Well, you told me to take them off. So he starts to strap on his boots, and then walks up towards the room. He finds he now. Do you want me to roll a perception for him to try and find the room, or does he find the room?
I'd say he finds the room relatively well.
Okay.
Someone tells you see this a gnome lady, and she looks at you and she says, "I need you to sit in the chair because it's not your turn."
How many turns are there?
You got a couple people ahead of you.
Oh hell! Y'all told me to be here at this time at this place.
I told you
and
to
I
be
come
here at this time, sir, because there are other people ahead of you. Please sit down.
Y'all
We
told
all
me to
had
get
a long-
naked.
I didn't tell you anything.
Well, fine. Get naked, take my shoes off, sit down. Next thing you gonna do, you just gonna, you know what? You gonna take me on a date at least before you fuck me, ma'am? You gonna do that?
Sir, please just sit down on the bench.
Fine, I will. But don't think I'm happy about it.
She just rolls. She just rolls her eyes and just goes back into the courtroom. You've been sitting. Time passes.
No, can I,
You
wait,
would
wait, one second. He doesn't sit. He puts one knee on the bench and stands with one leg on the other.
Okay. So it's been a while now. Time passes. It's been, I'd say, probably like a couple hours, and you've been sitting there the whole time. Roll me a perception check, real quick.
Okay. Perception. Oh no. I don't think that's good.
No, that ain't good. You're just kind of standing there, and you look behind you. You just barely miss someone run by. You didn't really get a good look at them. You're just kind of sitting there, pissed off that they made you get naked, and now they're telling you to sit down and whatnot. And now you had to sit there for a couple hours. It's bullshit.
Could I roll an investigation?
Go for it.
That's a 10. It's 11.
+1 for investigation. I thought, okay, cool. It's, you don't really notice that much. You do notice that there's no security guards up here for some reason. Like,
So he sees that there's no guards, right?
yep.
Okay. He turns and he gets up out of his chair, right? Well, he doesn't really get up, but he removes his knee off the chair. He goes, "Man, I've been sitting here kneeling for fucking hours." And he opens up the courtroom door, slams it open,
Okay.
right?
That's perfect.
And then walks in and goes, "Now I got something to tell you," and that's where it stops.
Okay. Just as you are opening the door, that little gnome lady that you talked to earlier, you let's say do you pull it towards you, or are you pushing it open?
Well, normally, if you're in a building, evacuation would be from the inside of the room, so the door would be a pull.
Okay, cool.
I pull the door hard.
Okay,
I pulled it hard.
Okay, you pull the door, you scream, "I'll tell you what, you something," and that little gnome lady damn near trips over herself. She's like, "I was just about to call you in. Go sit in front of the judge."
How we said a few people had a damn turn. I come in here and fuck turn. I tell you what. And he starts running in there, and he starts walking towards the judge, and he hasn't said anything, but he's mumbling to himself, like just pissed off. Walking towards the judge very confidently too, like almost aggressively confident, like because he's pissed.
Yeah. But you stand in front of where you need to stand. I guess it's the little thing.
Well, actually, he goes right in front of it. He walks right in front of it, like has his back to like the little stand.
You see this a dwarf fellow, and he's older. He has a long gray beard. He's got gray short hair. He's got the judge robes on, and he's just looking at you, absolutely unimpressed. He flips over a page. He goes, "Are you speaking for, what is the name of your organization? I don't think you told me."
The Sunshine Militia.
Sunshine Militia. Okay. Are you the spokesperson speaking for the Sunshine Militia?
Present.
Are you aware that you guys have not paid your taxes in over 100 years?
As far as I was aware, you didn't fucking pump my water, you didn't pump my gas, and you didn't pump my electric. So, what the fuck am I paying for?
Property tax. Everyone has to pay a property tax.
Do I shit where you eat?
I don't understand whatever lingo you're saying. I just look. Roll me a perception check real quick.
Gotcha. Tell me if I'm being too much as well.
No,
Sorry.
I'm loving this.
Okay. I think I got a 3.
You
but I
are-
got a +4.
You know, for a ranger, you are not that perceptive there, pal.
Yeah, I know. My rolls have been well,
Okay.
Actually, it kind of matches though because he's angry.
Yeah,
He is
it makes
angry.
sense. Yeah, it makes sense. You don't really notice anything. You don't hear anything out of the ordinary. The judge says, what is it? When the Sunshine Militia bought the land, they signed an agreement with the previous owners stating that they were responsible for the land tax, and therefore you have to pay back the taxes. And as of right now, based off of the land and the amount of land that you have, you owe about $850,000 in back taxes.
Well, that's a lot. Well, I will say I ain't got that on me. I will say I ain't got that on me. But you got a payment plan?
Sorry.
I know you're fine.
You got a payment plan for that?
I fucking love this.
Oh,
I fucking love Frank already. Jesus Christ.
He's just looking at you, goes like he sighs like, we could discuss a payment plan in a different court on a different date. We can reschedule to meet at that date.
I'm talking with you right now, sir. Right now.
Sir, there
I mean-
are other people behind you that have court dates. As he's saying that, boom, bursting through the door, you look back and you see a half-orc security guard holding on to his neck, and he's like, oh my fucking god, they fucking bit me, what the fuck? Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Oh, and he drops. He immediately drops. Everyone in the courtroom is like, what the fuck? What do you do?
Frank. Then can I do a perception check real quick, just
Yeah.
around the room to see, or can I just ask you, right?
Yeah, go for it.
So where is everybody in the room? Are they like over closer to the judge? Are they all closer to the door? Or are they sporadically like spaced around?
Really, all that's in the room right now is just you, the judge, and a couple bailiffs.
Okay, so like they're like next to the judge practically,
Yeah.
like guarding. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, so Frank's gonna look at this and so, well, Judge, I'm gonna say what? That's my cue. Get on here. You go ahead and set that date and mail that to me. You got my address. If you don't mind, I'm gonna grab that gun because I don't know what the fuck's going on out here. And then he starts to.
As soon as you finish that sentence, the security guard that was on the ground immediately starts twitching and spazzing out, arching their back, going, ah! Type shit. And all of a sudden, he just stands up straight, looks at you, looks at the judge, and lunges at the judge. Jumps over the little podium where the judge is at and just grabs him and immediately takes a chunk out of that guy's throat. The other two bailiffs are trying to pull this guy off. They're pulling on him. He lets go of the judge and he immediately bites one of the bailiffs on the arm. These bailiffs are big. One's a minotaur and one's is an orc. These are big some bitches. And he surprisingly is fighting them off.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Frank then goes, you got that handled, sir, and then sprints the fuck out the door.
Roll me a
Right?
perception check.
Gotcha. No, come on.
Okay.
9.
You just keep going.
I burst out the door. I stop. I look left. I look right, and I check for the exit sign.
You see an exit sign that's just pointing down the direction from which you came.
I start looking out the. Are there any windows on this corridor, or is it like straight wall?
There are windows, but to remind you, you are on the 3rd floor.
Okay, so but are there windows pointing outside?
Yeah.
So I look outside, and should I do a roll for perception again?
Nah, if you're looking outside, I'll let you know. You are seeing people running in panic. It is chaos in these streets. You see a human woman trying to fight off a halfling that is just on her back, just like biting the shit out of her ear. While there is, you see a couple of security guards, 2 security guards that you saw from downstairs, just smacking the shit out of someone who is attacking, or is biting on another person's arm, and it is doing nothing. You see puddles of blood across the sidewalk. It is chaos and carnage out there.
So Frank then turns around and takes the chair that he knelt in, or was kneeling in, and puts it into the door of the courtroom that he was in.
Okay.
Right, like trying to block the door. He then starts to do like a light jog, right, like not anything fast, going towards the exit and trying to find a quick exit possibly, or like a fire exit, or trying to find just the exit he came from.
Do me one more perception check.
Understood.
As you go to pin that chair up against the door.
I got an 11.
Yep, you don't notice anything. You just notice that, like, as you shut the door, you notice that, like, now the judge is starting to attack one of the bailiffs, and now the other bailiff is trying to fight off the guy the security guard that originally was in there. Yeah, you shut the chair up against the door. You've locked them in there. Are you gonna run back to your truck?
Yeah. We'll jog. We're doing a light jog because we're now cautious. We see all this shit going on. We just seen what happened in there. We know this is fucked. We're in a courthouse, right?
Yeah.
This shouldn't be happening in a courthouse.
No.
Right? So he's doing like a light, like cautious, like trying to keep his like a rhythm going, but he's being very watchful.
Yeah.
But yeah, he starts heading towards the exit.
Okay.
Or the nearest exit.
You start running down the stairs, and you get to the 2nd floor, and you see a trail of blood from the last step, going back heading towards the right.
Is it away from the exit or towards the exit?
It's away from the exit. You're still in the 2nd. You still got like 1 more floor to go.
Oh, so it's going down the stairs I'm going towards.
No, it's going away from the stairs. Do you want to look at it, or you want to keep going?
No, we look at this and we go, oh, hell, this is bad, boys. This is bad. And then just starts, like, he keeps going down the steps towards the exit.
Okay. You get outside, and the situation is just as bad as I described it earlier. You look down the road in the direction that you couldn't see. There is a group of people of varying races of D&D just chowing down on an orc. And orcs are big. I want to point this out. Orcs are big some bitches that are capable of, or tend to be pretty strong. And they are just chowing down on this guy.
Okay. Are we at our truck?
You're outside in your truck, yeah. Do you want to get in? Do you want to do something?
No. So what we're going to do is we're going to go, all right, well, they're right. They sent me here, and they were right. Son of a bitch. He grabs his pack, puts it on his shoulders, goes, well, gonna be fucking traveling now. Gonna have to do this shit by foot. And he grabs his rifle out the back, puts a bullet in the chamber.
Are you sure you want to do that?
What? He's gonna be walking. Well, here's the thing.
In the middle of downtown?
He's seen the exits. he's seen like there's no way to get out of town now with a vehicle.
Okay.
It's standstill traffic. There are people murdering each other right now, especially in the courthouse. That's all he knows,
Okay.
right? There's something going on, but he knows that the traffic is so bad leaving. There's no way he's going to be able to drive out. He's got to find a way walking out.
Okay. So you're gonna start running?
We're gonna do a light jog again.
Okay.
With our rifle, trying to find good bits of cover, places that like we can, not how would I say this? He's not gonna be walking right up against any. He's gonna be running up the street practically.
Okay.
As safely as he can, just doing like a nice jog.
Okay. You run. Or jog. Sorry, I keep saying run. You jog in a specific direction. You didn't say which way you're going, so I'll just say a specific direction. You're jogging.
I'll give I mean, I can give a direction.
North, south, east, and west.
Well, actually, let me ask you this: Can I roll to look in all directions and see what is around me entirely? Because you said that one direction, right? There was the people that were mowing down on each other, right? Big horde of people, practically, right?
I'd say about like 5 or 6.
Okay, 5 or 6. So like a group of people.
Yeah.
And what's in the other direction?
It's so right behind you. It's more. So you got really 2 ways to go right now. The behind you is what I described earlier. It's you see the woman that had the halfling on her. She throws that motherfucker into the middle of the road and gets hit by a car. And so she is now running in the opposite direction, in the direction that you are currently facing. It's not. Okay. It's honestly, it's about the same no matter which direction you're gonna go. You are in the middle of downtown, the most populated part of the city.
So we're gonna change this, right?
Okay.
Can I do a little bit of a change?
Yeah.
He's gonna get his rifle cocked and ready.
Okay.
He's gonna have his bag put into right there on the seat next to him. He's gonna have his rifle in his lap.
Okay.
Right. He's then gonna lock the doors, lock the windows. He's gonna be starting his truck. He's gonna put it into gear. And he's going to start driving at about like 15, 25 miles per hour.
Cool.
Just faster than like what a human can sprint.
Okay.
Right? So like it's just faster than what a human can sprint. He's not driving like super fast because he knows he's got to take it easy.
Okay.
But he's heading in the direction where there's less people.
Okay, we'll go with that. You start driving. You're going decently fast, but not that fast. You're able to dodge and weave from like people who are running, the undead who are just kind of like jumping and lunging at people. It is murder and mayhem in the streets of downtown. You've been driving now, I'd say, for about like, because they're going so slow, it's been about like maybe 10, 15 minutes. And as you turn, you see a stretch of road that is empty. There's nobody there. Do you want to floor it, or what are you gonna do?
We are not going to floor it, no.
Okay.
But we are going to head down slowly. Like we're going to keep our consistent pace.
Okay.
Well, but maybe even like trying to like look around and understand why there's not any people here compared to what it was.
Okay.
Because it's like what is this?
All right then. You are driving and you pass an intersection. Roll a perception check for me real quick.
Come on, perception, baby. Oh, hallelujah.
You look to your, as you're driving, you're passing the intersection. You are just entering the intersection, and you look to your left, and in coming towards you is a police squad car, tire screeching, smash. We'll go on to our next character. We'll go back a couple hours, and we're looking now at the Adaland City Public Library. Inside the library is a vast array of books aging from a millennia of like time periods there, like from the Renaissance to ancient. I don't want to say Rome, but let's say like that. Everything you can think of is in this collection of books. And as we go farther into this library, we see a gentleman practicing his footwork as he's putting away books. Vincent, tell us about yourself.
Well, there's nothing much to talk about. I'm just pretty much average. I live in some busted apartment down the street. Got this whole library gig because, you know, it pays well. Other than that, just practically normal. Other than the fact that I do have my hobbies. I do, like, do sword playing stuff for SDA kind of stuff. You know, pretty fun.
Okay.
Other than that,
Okay. As you're putting the books away, you hear calling towards you is a little old dwarf lady. Going,
Vincent, come here, please.
yeah, of course. What you need?
as you get closer, she's like,
We got another book request from the Willow Grove Daycare Center. They are gonna do a little story time today, and they asked for you to deliver the books. You know
perfect.
you know how the children there love you.
I know.
Just you gotta remember though. I need you. Gotta remember to put on the little suit of armor and bring the sword that we have in the back, because you know how those kids are. They think you're a monster slayer for some weird reason.
Of course.
are you gonna go grab the stuff?
Yep.
Okay. You go to the back, and in the back of the library, you see just a label next to the door, in quotations, ancient artifacts. And you put it on, and like this is legit armor. It's just not as ancient as they let people believe it is.
Yeah.
Like if you were to swing that sword at someone, you would hurt them. You would kill them. And so you're all geared up. You look like a knight from the round table. You go back to the front desk, and the old lady just looks at you, and she's like,
As dashing as ever, those kids are gonna love you. Here you go.
and she gives you a little stack of books. And she says,
The van's out front waiting for you. Here's the keys.
All right. Thank you.
you,
Back as soon as I can.
you're just going to go straight there?
Yep.
Okay. You get into the van. You start driving. You turn on the radio. You hear the exact same thing that Frank heard earlier. The 102 FM, Adaland City Radio, and all that. You drive for a good little 30 minutes. You pass by the local church. You get to the daycare center. Roll a perception check for me real quick.
Here you are. Bro.
Ha! You don't see nothing. You just keep heading straight. You're so focused on your job, you just want to make these children happy. Because they love you and they look up to you. You get inside the daycare center, and you go inside the main room where all the kids are, and you drop off your books, and all the kids just look at you and they're like, oh my god, it's Vincent! And you see just a varying array of you see like an orc child, a minotaur child, a human child, a dwarf child. You see a gnome child sitting on top of the shoulders of the dwarf, of the minotaur child. And they're like, oh my god, you're so cool, did you kill any monsters today?
Yeah, a few.
Oh my god, I've heard there's so many monsters out there. And you see the orc child go, yeah, I saw a monster eat a lady on the way here. My mom didn't want me to see it, but I saw it. The daycare lady, what would you call that position?
Yo, if anybody needs me, I will be right back.
Okay. The lady who watches the children looks and goes, I don't know a good orc name. I'll just go with human name. Daniel! Stop it! I told you to not talk about that stuff. You're going to scare the other kids. he just looks at her. He's like, "What I did? Did you kill one of those monsters?"
Oh yeah, definitely. And I turned to her and was like, "It's something going on?"
Roll a deception check for me, please. Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks at you. He's like, "No, you didn't."
Yeah, no, I didn't. I just need to talk to her for a second. I'll be right back.
As you walk towards her, you hear the kid go, "See, I told you he wasn't a monster hunter." But another kid's like, "Shut up, Daniel. You don't know what you're talking about. He wouldn't have that stuff. He wasn't a monster hunter." These kids love you. For some odd reason, Daniel just can't fucking stand you. You walk up to the lady, and she's like, "Thank you for giving us the books. I'm sorry about Daniel. He's been really freaked out with everything that's going on."
What is going on exactly?
Have you been not paying attention to the news or listening to the radio? Like, there's
I mean, I turned it on.
like there's riots out there. People are attacking each other like crazy. Like, for some, like, people are just becoming really violent for some reason. I don't understand.
Have you seen any of this stuff happen?
I haven't seen anything yet, but like, I'm scared for the children because like their parents are out there, and like if anything happens to them, I don't know what's gonna happen with these kids. You feel your phone buzzing,
Oh boy.
and you see it's the old lady from the library.
Uh-oh.
Do you answer it?
Yeah. One second, I need to take this.
Yeah, you're fine, you're fine. And as you walk away, you hear the lady go, "All right, kids, story time." They're all like, "Yay!" They all gather in a little circle, and you answer your phone, and the old, do you say anything on the phone?
Hello?
It's the old lady. She goes,
Vincent, Emma hasn't shown back up yet. I need you to hurry back up to the library because we need to pack up some more books. What is it? My memory is not as good as it used to be. The mayor's the city hall wanted us to get some books on I guess quarantine, stuff like that. They just want to refresh their knowledge or something like that. Would you be able to hurry back, please, dear?
Quarantine? Yeah, of course. I'll be there.
All right, thank you. I'll see you in a little bit.
do you start to leave?
I go over to the lady and just tell her, listen, there might be something else going on. I got a call from the library. The mayor's asking for quarantine books.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll start calling the parents now. You hurry up
Yeah.
and get back to the library.
Yeah. If things get worse, I'd recommend like trying to lock down this place.
Okay. She says thank you. Do you leave?
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk out the door, you see her lock the door behind you. You start to head to your van. Roll me another perception check, please.
Please let me wait, perception, please let me see.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Off in the distance, as you're pulling up to the van, you see a lady. You hear screaming in the distance, and you see a lady come running towards you, and a weird. You see a tabaxi just sprinting at her. You know, tabaxis are fast, so this lady cannot escape this thing. And it lunges at her and immediately bites her in the back of the neck.
Jesus.
You hear behind you moaning and groaning, like, and you turn, and behind you, you see one of these things coming directly towards you.
Oh, shit.
What do you do? Do you fight it, or do you get in your truck or your van?
Fight it.
Okay. Roll me an attack roll. I just realized I need to. I don't know my roll to hit. Yeah, you hit. You attacking twice? Goddamn.
Wait, no. One of them's one-handed, one was two-handed.
Well, you didn't
That's
say
weird.
anything about a shield, so which one's... I'll go with the two-handed one,
Alright.
which I'm assuming is the D10.
Yeah.
Cool. You hit it. Whack! It drops. It just... and it drops to the floor. You look up, and you see about 4 more coming towards you from the sides of the daycare.
Oh, shit.
But, like, you also see in the window, the kids saw you kill that thing, and they're like, yeah, I told you, Daniel, he's a monster hunter! What do you do? There's now 4 of these things.
Oh, God. First, I yell at the kids to get back.
Are you gonna fight, or are you gonna get in the van and run? Roll a perception check for me, please. One more.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, this is an easy one. You got it. That daycare center, that thing is essentially like a mini Fort Knox. They got bars on the window. Those kids are safe.
Alright. Then... yeah, go in the van and run.
You gonna go in the van and run?
Yeah.
You get in the van, turn on, immediately start driving away, full force. I mean, like, are you flooring it, or are you just trying to go like 20 or something like that?
Flooring it.
Okay, cool. You start flooring it, you turn, you're heading in the direction of the library. And as you start to pass by the church, you hear tires screeching, you turn to your right, and BAM! Fade to black. Cool. It's fuzzy. Everything is muffled. Vincent, you awake in your car, and you... Oh, well, I just realized I had to change your intro up a little bit. You awake in your car... Actually, no, you awake in your car, and ears are ringing, your head hurts. You look over at your windshield. There's a giant ass hole in your windshield. And if you look over to your right, you notice that there's a dead orc in your car.
Oh.
He smashed through your windshield, and if you look forward, you see that in the van ahead of you, there's a hole in the windshield there too.
Oh.
Roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Oof.
It's okay. You still get it. You look over to your right, and you see a Goliath woman, and with 10 of the undead swarming her, pulling her down, and you see her holding out her hand in front of her, and you see in front of her is a slightly smaller Goliath woman wearing a pink onesie and little pink bunny slippers. And you hear the woman scream. You're still fuzzy, but you can make out her scream, "Run away, sweetheart. Run away." As these things pull her down, and you see that the child is petrified with fear, and she is bawling her eyes out as she is watching her mom get torn apart in front of her.
I rush in to help.
You rush in to help.
Yeah.
Your door's stuck.
Oh yeah, right.
You notice that a Vulpin woman, and to those who don't know, and this is on the D&D Beyond website, so fuck you guys, it is essentially a fox lady. You see a Vulpin run up to her and try to pull her, and the child is not budging. She turns and looks at you and sees you trying to get out of your van, and she comes over to help you.
Okay.
Is your... Let me roll something real quick. Gotta roll something at my end here. Is your window broken? It is not. Surprisingly, your window's not broken. You
How
see...
the fuck's my window not broken?
Surprisingly, right? The lady walks up to the thing, grabs the nearest pipe, just smashes that shit, and looks at you and yells, "Can you unbuckle yourself?"
I unbuckle myself.
Okay,
I
cool.
think.
Yeah, I'll let you unbuckle yourself.
Yeah.
I don't even know where I set my 1d4. I'm a dum-dum. Did it fall on the floor? I don't care. I know who's next. You unbuckle yourself. Give me a dexterity check as you try to climb through the window. To make sure you don't cut yourself. Granted, you are wearing chainmail, so you might be good.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. You get out. You're going to help the... Are you going to go to the little girl? I want to say little girl.
Yep.
But, you go... You and the Vulpin lady, you both grab her, and you both immediately start pulling her. As you start pulling her, roll me another... Actually, no, never mind. The Vulpin lady says, "We need to get her to the church." She points behind you to the direction of a church, and you see a preacher just kind of waving everyone over. He's got a revolver in his hand. You see him going, pow, pow, as he's shooting at the undead and at the people that are being, and trying to help people that are being attacked. Do you head towards the church?
Yeah.
Okay. You, with the cover of the preacher, you all make it to the church. But it is bad. It is chaos. Frank. When you wake up, your truck is upside down.
Fun.
It is fuzzy. Your head hurts. You are uncomfortable because you're hanging upside down. Thank God you were wearing your seatbelt, or you would not be in your truck right now. You look out. You look around, and you see footsteps running around your truck. They are going all over the place. And you look ahead of you, and you see a Minotaur woman getting jumped on by a few of them, and they are just ripping her apart. And she looks over, and she looks you dead in the eyes, and she is screaming for help. And as she's reaching for you and screaming for help, pleading for you to help her, you can just see one of them bite into her bicep and just pull, and you see the strings of her flesh as they just rip her apart. What do you do?
Well, Frank would probably go, "Fuck no," and he'd take his he'd try and unbuckle his seatbelt, try to get down. Right?
Yep.
Are you allowing me to unbuckle my seatbelt, or should I do a check? Or
do a survival check. I know that wouldn't work, but because you're a survivalist, I'm gonna make you do a survival check.
Okay. I got a +6 on that.
There you go. Let's see if you
I got
still
a
roll back.
19. I got a natural 19. So
Natural
25.
19? Cool. You open your little glove box because you were smart as a Doomsday Prepper to have a little thing inside your glove box that is capable of cutting seatbelts. You cut that seatbelt open, you plop hard onto the ground, but you don't take any damage. Do you crawl out of your truck?
I'm gonna look for my bag while I'm in the truck, and I'm gonna look for my gun.
Because everything that I
Do
have
a
that I
perc-
need is in those two things.
Do a perception check.
This should be good enough. I hope it is. 13.
You see your bag. Your bag is right next to you, but your rifle is missing.
Oh, fuck me, man. Well, he takes his bag. Does he look in the glove box and grab any other things that he has in there?
You open up your glove box, and is your hatchet inside your backpack, or
It's attached to the backpack.
okay? Then yeah, you still got your hatchet, but other than that, you don't really have anything else.
Okay. So after that, he's gonna try and open up the doors. Are you gonna allow the door to open, or should I use the strength check?
You open up the door.
Okay. I open up the door.
As soon as you open
and-
up the door, and like I said earlier, you see people running around you. You turn to your left, and there's one coming right at you. It is going like directly in your direction. Before you can react, its head pops. You hear to your right, hurry, get over to the church. It's safe inside. Come on. And you look over and you see a preacher with a gun pointing at the direction where the undead was, and he's waving you towards the church.
Frank goes, "You got my fucking gun?"
It's a pistol.
I know, but just let him do it because he's disoriented.
Okay. It's like, you got my fucking gun? No, this is mine. Get to the church.
Fine. Can he do an investigate or a perception check to look for the gun or his rifle around the truck?
If you want to, go for it.
Okay. Which would you prefer? Perception, I'm guessing?
I'll
That'd make
accept
more
either
sense,
or.
probably.
Either or, it doesn't matter to me. I'll let you pick. Whichever one is your highest score, go for it.
Perception's my highest one, so. Fuck me running, dude.
It's gone. You cannot see it. You don't know what happened to it.
Fuck me. Alright, so
as
I
you
go.
do that, though, two more come running at you, and just like before, pow, pow, their heads explode, and you hear the preacher scream, "Whatever it is, forget about it. Get to the goddamn church." He doesn't say that part. That's me getting a little too into character.
I start running. I go, "I'm fucking disorder, man. Goddamn. And just starts running at him like mumbling and shit,
Okay.
getting all pissed off.
You make it into the church. We cut to our last two characters. So, I'm assuming Max is incapable of getting a concussion. Because
No.
he's not.
Oh,
Okay, then that changes everything a little bit.
jeepers.
So when you two wake up and start coming to your senses, it's fuzzy. Your head hurts. There's ringing for those who get ringing. You notice that Officer Kale is slamming up her shoulder up against the back door to try and open it. Max, if you could for me, please, could you give me a perception check? Hold on. Oh, that's not what I want to press. Shit.
Perception check?
Yep, perception check, pretty please.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, awesome. You look over to your right into the front seat to check on Officer Murr. And you see that you guys had crashed into a construction truck. Not like a big one, but like a pickup construction truck.
Mm-hmm.
And a bunch of the rebar pipes came flying through the front windshield, and they impaled Officer Murr. He is unfortunately passed. They have pierced him all throughout his torso and neck and head. He is gone.
Okay.
Officer Kale is you can kind of make out in the window people running and screaming. You hear a couple gunshots go off. Pow, pow. Some muffled yelling. Pow, pow, pow. You turn to the back door where Officer Kale is trying to slam through. And she takes a few steps back, and she charges at that door and bam, smashes it open, and she jumps out of the truck and takes a quick sigh of relief, like ha, and just immediately gets jumped on by one of the undead. And you see a splatter of blood go across the door that just opened, and you just hear her screaming in pain and agony, and just it is nasty.
Do I see Sulika anywhere? Or
Sulika is currently on the ground, still handcuffed.
Yes.
Max is going to. So is Max like buckled in at all, or no?
Yes.
Max is going to. Max is going to pull out his standard issue knife and release the buckles on his on across his body.
Standard issue knife.
He is then going to. I'm assuming that Max was with Sulika, like they were sitting in the same area essentially.
Yeah.
I'd assume so, yeah.
Max is then going to cut Sulika free as well.
As you do that, I sorry to interrupt you, but as you're doing that, you hear a loud, like a yelling, and a loud chopping noise. And you see another spatter of blood go across the door. And come up to the back door, you see an African-American man wearing a firefighter getup. You don't even have to make this roll. Because of your knowledge of the city and the people that work in the government, you would recognize this man because you have files on him. This is, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this right, his name is Andre Hamilton. He is the fire chief of the local fire department of this area.
Okay, so Chief Andre Hamilton?
Yes.
All right.
He comes up to you and he says, "Officer, are you okay?"
Max looks over at the fire chief and goes, he runs a quick diagnostic on himself. What do you want me to roll for that one?
Roll a medicine check.
That's a 15. Okay.
You got a concussion. You got a mild concussion. Like, it hurts, but like you're okay.
As Max speaks, his voice is like glitching out a bit. He's just like, greetings, fire chief, and Andreas. I seem to have been brutally hit. Sorry about that.
He just looks at you and says, if you're okay, that's fine. And he looks at you, Sulika, and he asks you, "Are you okay?"
I would assume not. Do you want me to make a medicine check?
You guys are mostly fine. You guys didn't get hurt enough to get like health points damaged.
Okay, so I'll do a medicine check then. Thanos? Or should I just say that I'm good?
You're good. You don't need to. I figured with Max, because like he's a robot, he would do a self-diagnosis, but you would know if you're like, I got any broken bones, like maybe like a sprained shoulder or some shit like that, because your hand.
I mean, I'm not. Yeah, like I'm. As far as Fire Chief is concerned, I'll just respond and I'm fine.
Okay. And he says, "So what's gonna happen is this. I'm going to help you guys get to the church." And he looks and he pulls up Sulika and he notices that she's handcuffed, and he says to you, Max, "Do you want to keep her in cuffs or should we let her go? Because we might need all hands out there. It is chaos. I can help you, but we might need more hands.
Max looks at Andrea and hold on, I'm gonna roll
Andre?
real quick.
Andre.
Sorry, Andre. You know what? Odds or evens?
That's up to you.
All right, evens it is. Evens it is. Okay.
All right.
So Max is going to look and go. Unfortunately, it seems that my arm is unresponsive. And then he's going to, with his left hand, with like the precision of only a machine, throw the keys directly into the lock on the handcuffs. And go. Please keep an eye on her. I have to bring her in alive.
He says, okay. He goes to uncuff her, and he stops, and he looks you in the eye, Sulika, and he says, can I trust you to run to the church?
To the church?
I need you to run to the church. It is safe there. My brother and I are keeping it safe.
And I'll just kind of look at him, and then I'll repeat in his voice, to the church.
Are you lying, or are you telling the truth?
Is that God asking me, or is he asking me?
That's me asking you.
I am telling the truth, yes.
Okay, then he unlocks your handcuffs, and he says, all right, you two keep yourself safe, and I'll try and protect you from behind. Just make it to the church. Do you guys leave the truck, or the van?
Yeah, I'm out.
As
Later.
I'm assuming that the van is on its side or upside down.
Yeah. It's on its side.
Sulika, as you climb out of the van, you watch as Max's torso flips itself 180, and he stands up like with it, like he kind of like a crab walk, but like the arm is actually the way it's supposed to be,
Yeah.
and he just kind of walks himself out like a table.
That is so funny. I love that visual. Jesus Christ.
And then as he gets outside, he
Max.
stands back up, and his torso spins back around the right way.
Fucking.
As you get
I love
outside,
Max.
what is it? As you get outside, one of the undead comes running in your direction, but before either of you can react, Andre comes in with his fire axe and just lops that motherfucker's head off, and he screams at you to get to the church, and he points in the direction, and you see a preacher up there with his revolver, and he's just basically flailing towards the church like, come on, to the church! Do you guys run to the church?
Yeah?
Max?
Run.
Or else am I gonna go back in the car?
Running.
God damn it, he's broken again.
Are you sure? It looks like he's, and I use Max's voice, running.
You all get to the church. When you get to the church, roll a perception check for me, both of you.
Perception. That is a 13.
I perceive shit.
Max, you hear as Andre passes by the preacher. You hear the preacher say, "Is that everyone out there, brother?" And Andre says, "That's as many as I can get." And like, let's get in, and you all run into the church. And as you run in, you see an orc in there wearing like a biker outfit. He's got a mohawk. You see a what looks like to be an would you say teenage is adolescent or no?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, adolescent.
You see an adolescent minotaur wearing like a football outfit. Like he's clearly just got back, or at least he was on his way to a football game. And you see Sulika. You recognize this motherfucker. He's a doctor from your hospital. You see what's his name? You see an elf man by the name of Lubero Swiftheel. And all three of them push the door shut behind you guys as you come running in. And you guys all run through another set of doors. Andre stays behind, but the preacher comes up behind you, and he shuts the door behind you guys. You now are all together.
Yippee!
Welcome to the church. The preacher looks at you all and asks you, "Are you all okay? Is anyone hurt?"
Max looks at the preacher and goes, "Unfortunately, your services are Oh God,
Are not required?
no, not required. I'm trying to think of the word.
Unfit?
Your services are incompatible with my makeup."
Okay. Frank, Vincent, Sulika.
I kind of shrug and I say, I'm fine.
Frank, Vincent,
Boys, wake up!
Jeffrey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
My
oops,
mic was
did
muted. My mic was muted. I was muted too. Sorry. I was talking,
ass.
but was it? I'm still, I don't know what this. I don't know about fuck Tin Man over here, but I'll tell you what. Somebody don't tell me where the fuck my rifle is, I'm gonna have a real problem now.
I didn't take your rifle, and I didn't see who took your rifle. The preacher says to you.
I ain't never seen no damn preacher shoot a gun like you. What kind of preacher are you?
Max, roll a
And
history.
preach back in-
Max, roll. You know, all of you roll a history check. Frank with disadvantage. So for disadvantage, Jeffrey, you want to roll it. You want to roll it twice, and you take the lowest number.
Okay, so what am I doing? History?
Yes.
Yep.
And you roll
You
it.
just
I have a
click your
negative
dice.
one.
Cool.
I already have
That's
a
okay.
-1.
And you have to roll it twice, and you have to take the lower number.
Okay, so I've got 13, I think. Yep, 13, and come on, give me like a 20.
Heart
Oh
of the
wow,
dice, heart of the cards,
got
heart of the
zero.
cards, heart of the cards.
0,
Max.
0.
Ha! Cool. Matt and
so
Frank, you have no
funny.
fucking idea who this guy is. Max, roll
He's
it one
so
more.
funny.
Max, roll it one more time for me, because you have advantage on this one. Max,
Oh, sorry. Rolling it one more time.
roll it one more time, because you have advantage on this one. I'll take it. So, pretty much, the three of you, Max more than the rest, but you know this guy as Anton Hamilton. He used to be the chief of police for the city of Adaland, or for Adaland City. But after events in his life, he became a man of God, and he is the preacher of this church. He is the brother
Neat.
to the fire chief, Andre Hamilton. So, are you going to explain that to Frank here as to why a preacher would have a gun?
Max is going to look at Frank. How tall is Frank, actually?
5'11".
5'11". Perfect.
Yep.
Max is exactly 6 foot. So he's just like kind of slightly looking down at him, and he looks at Max and he goes, this is former police chief. Fucking, what was his name again?
Anton Hamilton.
This is former police chief Anton Hamilton.
Right,
He then goes to salute with his like unresponsive arm, and you all watch as the shoulder spins and the arm just like flings back, and like it flings in a whole circle backwards, and then he just goes, my apology.
He
You
looks
need
at
grease
you.
to-
He says, "Come here, real quick." He goes, "I remember when your model was being put into the police force. I made sure to read how to repair the stuff like this."
Oh,
do you
thank
want-
you very much, sir.
He walks up to you. He puts his hand on your shoulder and he grabs you by your wrist, and he just quickly like pops that shit right back into place.
The moment it's popped back into place, each segment of the arm spins spins in a different direction, like a full 360, and then Max goes, fully operational again. Thank you very, 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 thank you very much.
He looks at you and he says, "You're welcome." I know you guys need to take a break, but right now you all look like you're in relative fighting shape. Roll a perception check for me, Frank, real quick.
Alright, sorry, I got a aggressive kitty right now.
Little kitty
He
cat.
wants attention. He wants aggressive attention.
Kitty cat.
His name Roscoe. Roscoe P. Coltrane. Oh, come on!
It's
8.
Oh,
okay. You're still focused on what's going on through the door right behind Anton. That you can't even hear anything else. Vincent, roll 1 2, because you're relatively close to Frank.
All right.
Cool.
Alright.
You hear moaning coming from the door behind Frank.
Oh shit.
Anton sees that you notice it. He goes, "Yes, we weren't able to seal off all of the church. We were able to seal off here in the cathedral room." And he points to the door to the left of you guys, and he says, I need you to. We need to focus on boarding up this door, and it's going to take all of us to be able to do that. I need you guys to go in there and see if you can clear it out. You all look like you're in relatively good fighting shape. More than most of the people that's here.
What are we going to use for weapons? Should we roll to look around, or are we going to ask him for something?
You got a weapon on you. What the fuck you mean?
I got my little hatchet.
Yeah.
You got your hatchet. You got your cleric. Vincent has his sword, and Max has his mason riot shield.
My what? My cleric?
hello.
Yeah.
Gotcha. My name is
What was
Dr.
that
John
again?
Gabane.
Oh! I thought he was talking about a weapon. Thought he was
No,
talking about like a weapon.
That's me. I am the weapon to surpass Metal Gear. I guess I don't know.
Metal
Fuck.
Gear.
I am the ultimate weapon.
Do you all see the ability to go to a map section on the little Zombies Ate My Neighbors campaign page?
No.
Wow, yeah. Just hit the play button.
Hit the play button?
Or it should show up on
Oh,
map, but
God.
unfortunately it's not showing up
Oh,
on
I
map.
see
Get
it.
him out of here.
So
Babe.
if you go back to the My Campaigns page, Jeffrey, and click on the Zombies Ate My Neighbor thing,
Okay.
let me know if you see above you.
It's,
Content management.
My campaign.
No.
And then there's a map.
You need to
You need to.
Annie, you need to get it started.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, it says wait for your. There it is.
There we go.
There you are. Jeffy, go into your character sheet.
Okay.
And up at the top, next to where it says campaign Zombies Ate My Neighbors, you should see like a little arrow, like a play button. Click that.
Oh, huzzah.
Thank you, Birdie, because my ass was like, did I hit the right thing?
This is
You
cool.
did.
Okay, I'm not crazy.
Okay.
You're not crazy.
I mean, I am, but not like that, evidently.
Wait.
Are you?
You're the good kind of crazy.
Oh,
I don't know
sorry.
about that.
Crazy. I was crazy once.
No, we're not doing this. Not on
They locked
Thanie's
me in
thing,
my
damn it.
they locked me in my pod. My pod filled with rats. Rubber rats. They thought it was funny.
Funny. I was funny once. Okay, but no, I see it, Thanie.
Okay, cool. Hold on. I'm trying to. There it is. I'm trying to find the stat block. Okay. What do you all say? Like, he's asking you, can you guys go in there and clear out the room?
Affirmative.
Frank? Vincent?
Stud.
Suliko?
You gonna send me here with 10 man round? Fucking shit. Alright now. Fine. And he clips his hatchet and puts it in his hand.
Okay.
Zulika does whatever the bird equivalent of cracking her knuckles is.
Max is going to look at Frank and just go, "Unfortunately, I am made of synthetic skin and iron."
Iron. Like a skillet?
Exactly. And Max is just going to reach up and like tap his hand. It's just going to make like that tink tink noise.
I ought to crack an egg on you. Make me a nice breakfast.
It would not cook thoroughly.
We'll try.
It's just Max over here, just like Max is just like, I am not good cookware. Meanwhile, this hillbilly, I mean, I could probably get it to work.
You can make it happen.
I'm sorry.
No, I fucking love it too, because Max is just over here like, my heat sink is working perfectly. There is no heat anywhere else in my body. Meanwhile, here's Frank. I just gotta make a big enough fire.
Question.
Yeah.
Max.
Answer.
Yes.
The command spell, is that a charm?
No, hold on. Command is a spell. First level. It is not a charm.
Okay,
It
cool.
is a enchantment, technically. Technically, it's a kind of a charm, but it's not really. Basically, I speak a command to a creature that I see. They have to make a wisdom save, and if they fail that save, they have to listen to the command. If they succeed, then they just kind of ignore it.
I'm trying to... This fucking thing. I guess I didn't write down... Oh, there it is. No. I'm trying to find the thing that tells me how much damage the zombies do if they bite you. Oh, there it is. Found it! There we go. We're good.
Yippee.
Yay! So, you guys are going to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Go team.
as soon as you guys go to the door, you're going to open the door?
Max is going to hold his riot shield. Which door?
I'm gonna-
Which one?
This one right here.
I'm going- Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say Max is gonna take point simply because he has the riot shield on him.
No, I was just gonna say I was gonna be like, Max, you mind kicking that fucker down?
Oh, of course not. Breach protocol in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, hold on, I just realized something. Boop. And now I'm going to do this real quick. Move everyone around so that way this thing doesn't get a little convoluted. So that way people can see what's going on. They only really need to see... This is going to look really confusing in the editing process, so I apologize to the viewers when they look at this.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
All right,
It'll
so
bust.
you bust open the door? All right.
Max is Sparta kicking down this door.
All right, give me
Hell yeah.
give me a strength check.
Okay, strength check.
Atta
Let's
boy,
go. Max, roll that strength, baby.
Come on, Max.
Damn. Okay, I see how it is. The dice is just gonna freeze on the side of my screen.
Wow.
He
Yeah,
just-
It was an 8.
Yeah, you got an 8, man.
You kick the door. It's quite sturdy for an old church door.
Max is going to like freeze with his foot up. Scan the door. Ah, I see. Mahogany. Changing parameters. And then he's going to try again.
All right, go for it. Give me another strength.
Put a little bit more grease behind it there, Tin Man.
You get it.
12.
You get it. All right, now I need all of you to roll initiative.
Alright, initiative.
I will
And
roll an
listen-
initiative of my own.
Oh god!
Nice.
Where's initiative?
How you doing? Jeffy,
Dear
when you look on your
God.
character
Oh.
sheet, do you see
Found it.
the... Okay, cool.
No. I got a
Hey.
1. Plus 4. It's a 5.
If you're
I got a
fine.
1 and I got a 3, dude.
All right, all of you get inside your positions because guess what?
Oh, boy.
So
Oh, I see.
you and I got
lovely.
the exact same initiative there, pal.
Oh yeah?
So get into the positions. Are we going? Are we inside the door now?
You're
or
inside
are
the
we
door now. Yeah, you're inside the door. Put yourself in the positions you think you would be.
Door. Mr. Sir.
Oh
Pay.
yeah.
Get in here. Get in here.
There we go.
Go team.
Okay. Hopefully that doesn't go badly in the recording process. Anyway, as soon as you burst through that door, kicking it open, you see 5 undead up against the walls here. You see 3 of them banging on the door, and you see 2 of them over here kind of reaching forward into what looks like the kitchen area. You can't really make out what's in the kitchen area, but you do hear screaming for help and clashing and banging of pans. There are people in there. So,
Okay, do we
I'll
take
be-
it from there?
I will be nice, and I'll let Sulika go first.
Wait.
Oh yeah, you and I rolled the same initiative,
Mhm.
huh? Alright, well, I guess if we're gonna be in a fight situation, I am gonna cast Bless on, of course, the other 3 guys.
Okay.
So whenever you guys make an attack roll or saving throw, before the spell ends, so, this turn, add 1d4 to your attack roll or save.
Hmm.
So just for this turn. Your turn, I guess. You guys can have that. That's my action. What else? Do I have any bonus actions? Healing word, spiritual weapon. What does that do for me? Oh! That's kind of neat.
What is it?
Oh, well, I'm reading the thing, because I haven't played a cleric before, so I don't quite know what I'm doing. Spiritual weapon. Create a floating spectral force that resembles a weapon of your choice and lasts for the duration of up to 1 minute. So that would probably go away on my next turn, right? Oh, no, that's a bonus action, so I could, in theory, still do it. I'm gonna let the Mr. Boss Man have the save. So, Thanie, my friend, if I cast a spiritual weapon now as my bonus action, it says duration up to 1 minute, so could I have that weapon for my next turn, or no?
What's the spell you're trying to do again?
A spiritual weapon?
If you cast it now, is it an action or bonus action?
No, it's a bonus action.
If you cast it now, you will have it for your next turn. Every turn, like everything that happens, like for the cycle, is 6 seconds. So you will have that spiritual weapon for 10 turns.
Oh, okay, cool, great. So, guys, forget what I just said. You have Bless for 10 turns.
No.
Then yeah,
What do I do if it doesn't show? Because I'm looking at my attack stuff on my character sheet, and it doesn't show that I have a hatchet.
Oh, you got to go to your inventory and equip it.
Okay, where?
So your inventory will be the big square box on the side, the right-hand side, and you'll see inventory there.
There it is.
Okay.
He doesn't have his hunting rifle.
So you're going to want to equip that hatchet there, pal.
Yup.
Okay, so I guess for my... Sorry, Jeffy.
No, you're cool. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this real quick. So for my spiritual weapon, I am... Voice appears with... Oh, what the fuck? Hang on, wait. I gotta read this, right? In the space of your choice, you can immediately... Oh, I see what this is. Okay. At least I think it is. Force appears within range in a space of your choice. You can immediately make 1 melee spell attack against 1 creature within 5 feet of the force. On a hit, takes force equal to 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier. Okay, so if I cast a spiritual weapon, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could attack one of these zombies. I assume this one is closest, right?
Yeah, those two are probably the closest to you.
Alright, so I'll cast that, and I'm gonna make it look like a... I guess we'll just use the mace. I in theory have a mace in my pack, so we'll just say that.
Okay.
And then make a melee attack of... Where's the pink shit? Oh, aha! Boop. Hang on, wait. That guy. Oh,
Whoa.
that's not what I want. That's not what I thought I would do.
That's okay, I know
That's
what you're
not what I
talking-
thought I was gonna do.
I know.
Okay.
I got you. I got you.
Woo! Woo!
You
Okay.
want this guy. You're going after this guy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
okay.
that guy's a bitch. I hate him. I'm gonna roll to hit. I assume a 16
Yeah, you
hits.
hit. Yeah, you hit.
Alright, bet. I'm gonna roll for damage.
He goes down.
9 damage!
He goes down.
Cool! They don't have more
Nice.
than 9 HP. Good to know, team. And that'll be it for my turn.
All right, cool. You whack that motherfucker right in the head with your spiritual weapon, and he goes, "Oh," and he's down on the ground. You can see a little bit better inside of this area. Let me go to the fog of war thing and delete a little bit more. You see that there is definitely some undead in this area.
Oh boy!
And you can still hear
Lovely.
the banging and the clanging and the screaming and the now, because of that, this fucker right here turns in your direction and sprints towards you guys. So 5, 10. We'll go right here at 15. And Max, he is going to attack you.
Very well.
A D. Where's my dice? All right, so a D20. Go for it. Does a 3 hit?
Nope.
Okay. So he goes to swing at you, he's like, and he just misses. These guys are all still banging at the door. So they're just going like, I'm going to do 3 attack rolls. They are banging on that door, and the door is shaking, but it's looking like the door is still holding a little bit. Sidebar. Ew, is that what I'm supposed to do? Whoops. Okay, what is that? That means, Vincent, it's your turn. Because you had the second highest initiative.
How far away? Let's see, I can make it up to right here. You know what? I have a high AC. I probably... This might be a little mistake, but let's see. Go all the way over here and attack this guy right here. The one near the doors on the left.
Okay, I see which one you're going for. Roll for attack. Oh yeah, you definitely hit.
Alright, sick.
Roll for damage.
And...
Oh yeah, that motherfucker is down. Just he's dropped.
Cool.
Flap.
Ready? Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
So it's 18. Frank, it's your turn. So I'm gonna put Frank
Hell yeah.
right here because you guys can't take up the same exact spots.
Okay.
So are you going to help out Max or are you going to help out Vincent?
Which one had the biggest crit attack? The most successful attack?
What do you mean?
Well, Max, did they already do their attack or no?
Yeah, they attacked. No, they haven't gone yet. No, they haven't done anything.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
Max's turn.
so
Max,
After
we're
this, I
gonna
think.
attack. We're gonna attack this.
that guy's
one.
dead. That guy's already down.
This one is right here.
Yep.
Okay. So at this point, we're gonna go help Vincent.
Right, they
Fanny, would you be upset if I deleted the ones that are already down?
Yes.
I think I can do that.
How far is each space?
It says your movement speed. What does it say in your movement speed?
30.
30?
30, I
So
think.
each square is 5 feet.
So
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and if you take up the spot, and you can move diagonally, so you can only move right here. Now, if
Or-
you...
Are you
right here.
No, right here. You cannot occupy the exact same spot as someone else.
Okay, so that's right here.
So you cannot move any
Okay.
farther than that.
Okay. I'm gonna attack that one right in front, right near Vincent.
That one's down already.
That one's already down. Okay, so
You need to like get rid of these once
I'm-
they're down.
I'm gonna throw my hatchet at one of them.
I'm gonna send these guys to the Shadow Realm off here.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll for this?
You're
throwing
gonna
of the
throw your weapon?
hatchet? Yeah, it's meant to be thrown. It's a small hand axe. I can pick it back up, right?
I mean, if that's the route you want to go.
Yeah, we're gonna try it out. We're gonna see what happens. What should I do for this? Dexterity, you think?
Is that an option on the weapons ability? Because if that is, then just make a...
Oh, or should I just do hit, or should I do damage?
If you're not
Hit.
within range, because then you can't hit them. That's the end of-
Range is 20 to 60. It says 20, then in parentheses says 60. So I think that's within range, right? Maybe it can go 20 feet.
guess?
What about Hunter's Mark?
That's a spell. That means, like, if you cast that on somebody, you do more damage the next time you go up to them.
Okay. You know what? Instead of throwing it, we're gonna go ahead and. Just
But
do,
if you want to, you can sacrifice an action and do a dash action, which will give you another movement speed of 30, and you can move up to the zombies, but you won't be able to attack them.
I won't be able to attack them.
No, because
Okay.
you'll be using an action to move more.
Okay. We're gonna throw our hatchet. We're gonna send it. So I'm gonna roll the hit,
Okay.
right?
So you'll roll the attack button next to it.
I got a 19. Plus 3.
You got a 19 plus 3? Cool. You definitely hit.
22.
Roll for your
Did I hit
damage.
the hit?
Roll for damage. So it'll be the D something plus. You hit it, but it ain't down. You've definitely got its attention, though.
Is it stuck in it? Is it like is the axe stuck on it?
I'll say yeah. You throw it, and it stuck it right in its back. Like it hit just
Okay.
just next to its spine.
Cool. Okay.
Max, it is now your turn.
All right. So, one in front of me. The other two's got the other two. Max is going to look at this zombie, or this quote unquote citizen, and let's see here. You know what? Perfect. Max is going to take his mace and use his second channel divinity for the day to imbue the weapon.
When did you use it the first time?
I used it to cause that one zombie to run away
Oh, okay.
when we were in the morgue.
Oh, that was a while ago. I'll let you have
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
So then I'll just say I used one.
Yep.
and after using it, basically, he will take his he's gonna take his mace, which is essentially just a very blunted billy club.
Okay.
And the moment like he's gonna hold it, and then all he does is flick a switch. It becomes essentially like holy, quote unquote.
Okay.
We'll say it's a taser. We'll just say it's a gigantic taser. Fucking Nightwing and Scream a Stick type stuff. Because it does. I get +3 to all attack rolls, and each time I use it, and each time I can cause it to deal radiant damage if I choose to. It also is emitting a bright light within 20 feet and dim light within 20 feet.
What weapon
So
is
this
this
thing-
again? Goddamn.
This is my billy club. This I'm just imbuing it with I'm imbuing it with holy power.
Okay.
AKA the thing powering this man.
Okay.
A
Okay.
mini nuclear reactor in its chest.
All right, go for it.
All right. So, I need to add a 3 to this roll for the mace, but we're gonna take this. That's a 15. Does a 15 hit?
15 hits.
Cool.
Roll for damage. You
That is 6 plus. Hold on. That's 6. That's 6 radiant damage. Just straight to the face.
6 plus 6
Boom.
radiant damage? Or
No, it's just 6.
you smack that motherfucker really hard across the face. Whap! Its head's caved in a little bit, but it's still standing going, ah!
I see. Max is then going to. Let's see.
Do you get 2 actions?
I have a bonus action.
Okay, sorry.
Sulika, how are you looking?
I'm good.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I don't think anybody's been hit so far other than the undead.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
In that
I'm
case,
behind you. I'm just letting you handle it. You got it. You got to control it. You got this.
oh, hey, DM,
Yeah.
if I hit them with my billy club, it also slows them down.
Okay.
Ooh.
They now only have a 10-foot movement speed.
Okay.
Or wait, no, it reduces their movement speed by 10 feet
Okay.
until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
This is gonna become a problem. I can already tell. Anyway,
Oh no.
I will then end my turn.
Alrighty, Sulika, it's your turn again.
All right. Yes, back to. In her words, in her mind, the only competent person in the room. All right, great. Yeah. All right. So my spectral weapon is still like
It's still
over.
there. Yep, it's still there.
Still here, yeah.
Yep.
All right, cool. Good to know. Good to know. And make sure I'm actually understanding this shit right. Just to double check.
I am struggling really hard to spell spirit.
That's a bonus action. Oh, that's sexy. Okay.
Pirit.
Okay.
That's not what I want to do. D.
Oh, cool.
Nope. Okay. Are you gonna attack with your spirit weapon, or does it need to move?
I am. I give me a second. I'm doing math. Hang on.
I'm gonna put a little icon for a guard. And you said you put it right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that is your spirit
Yeah,
weapon.
that's my guy. All right. Cool. Everybody's within 30 feet of me, I assume. Yeah. If I did my math right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I am going to cast my aid spell.
Everyone's within how many feet, you said?
Within 30 feet.
Okay, so for you it's
So-
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just within the area.
Works out great for me and also you guys because I'm casting my aid spell. where up to 3 creatures in range, which is you guys. So each of you get 5 extra hit points for 8 hours. So there you go. Have fun with that. That's my main action, and then my bonus action, I'm gonna move my giant floaty macy thing to the guy that's on Max, and by extension, myself. Repeat the attack within 5 feet. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna roll to hit. And 8 don't hit, do it?
No, it misses.
Okay, never mind then. Fuck me, I guess.
I'll set it right here,
And that's
but
it.
I'll accept it that it's within the range.
Yeah, it's within range, it just didn't hit.
Okay.
But that's my turn, yeah.
I gotta roll real quick. I'm gonna roll DD. I gotta check something real quick because my phone likes to keep going dark on me because this is where I keep my notes because unfortunately I don't have them up on my computer. I need to get another monitor. Okay. What do we get? 4 and a 3. So, as you all are standing there and looking at the undead, all of a sudden, this one gets back up. And this one gets back up.
Hey.
And this one now, as it gets back up, it moves towards you, Max. And now this one goes over here towards you, Frank. And this one goes over here towards you. And they're all going to attack. So we'll start with the ones in front of Frank. So we'll start with the first attack. This one hit. That definitely doesn't hit, does it?
What is the roll?
Does a 3 hit for you?
No.
Okay. Does an 11 hit for you?
No.
Okay, so for Vincent. Vincent does... Well, that definitely doesn't fucking hit. That motherfucker just misses like crazy.
Lol.
All right, Frank. So, when you look at your character sheet, do you see the letters AC and then a big number below it or above it? Frank, are you muted again?
I'm muted again. I'm sorry. I just don't want to ever talk over anybody by accident. AC. Where's the AC at?
It should be in a big shield.
It's smack dab next to your initiative.
Oh, armor class.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I see that. but
Don't
I
tell me
see
what it
anything
is.
To roll for it.
You don't need to roll for it. I just need to know if you see it.
Okay, I see the armor class.
So
Yeah.
when a monster rolls to attack you, they have to either hit that number or be greater than that number.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so one of them is rolling to attack you. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Okay, another one's rolling to attack you. Does 10, if an 11 don't hit, 10 don't hit. You're all lucky. They all miss.
Well,
Alrighty then, that means Vincent, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
Alright.
The undead that you just knocked down to the ground got back up.
Oh, fun.
alright, we love that.
Max is currently dealing with 2. You're dealing with the exact same one you just dealt with, and Frank is currently dealing with 2. And I want to point out, you don't have a weapon, Frank,
No, it's on the back of that zombie.
who is now facing you.
Yep.
So your weapon is away from you, pal.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get back.
All right.
He's got a plan, Dutch.
He's got a plan.
Got a plan, Arthur.
All right, so what do you do?
Oh my god. Yeah, attack again. The
Alright.
one right in front of me.
Go for it.
Bro.
Well, you definitely miss. Swing and miss. Do you have any bonus actions you want to do or anything like that?
Mm. I don't want to use that yet.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll call it.
That's your turn?
Yep.
Frank, it's your turn. What are you gonna do, pal?
Oh my fucking
Okay, so
god.
I do want to
Fa-
state this.
What's up?
I have the
Hey.
ability of Vex.
Hold on, Jeffrey. What's up?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Bless. I forgot that you guys were blessed because of me.
Oh, yeah.
So you add 1d4 to your attack rolls or save.
Roll. Add it. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, right.
Roll a
It's
d4.
1d4. 1d4. Completely fucking forgot. A 7.
That's
8.
still,
Never mind. It don't.
that's still
Never
no
mind.
fucking it. All right, Frank. Sorry. What were you saying?
I had the ability of Vex for the hand axe. If you hit a creature with a hand axe and deal damage to it, you have an advantage on your next attack roll against that creature before the end of your next turn.
You had to have cast it before you threw the hand axe.
Oh, okay. Hercuter.
You're good.
All right, so I'm going to punch it in the dick, or not punch it in the dick, but I'm gonna punch it real hard.
Roll for attack.
Are you fucking me?
What'd you get?
1d4.
Four.
Roll 1d. Oh. Never mind. It's not gonna do shit
Yeah, I was
anyway.
gonna say, it doesn't matter what you get with that 1d4. You ain't gonna hit it. You miss.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right,
All right,
Max.
Jeff. Yeah, try to change your fate, buddy.
I guess Max. Are you ending your turn, Jeffrey?
Is there a possibility for me to try and get on the other side of the zombie and grab the axe off of its back or no?
If you want to try and flip it around to grab the axe, I will let you, but you have to do a couple saves.
AC?
So it's not an AC thing. Well, actually, it might have to be an AC thing. I'm willing to let you scratch that roll to hit. Well, no, to grapple it, you have to roll to hit it. So
You mean just... So, what should I do?
it's up to you. If next turn, if you want to try and grab it, I'll let you.
So next turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Next turn.
even if I use that unarmed strike as a grapple, you weren't getting that motherfucker.
Okay.
You just swung. You did a haymaker into nowhere.
Okay.
When you swung at that motherfucker.
Cool.
Max, I guess
Well,
it's your
my
turn.
turn.
Max.
Birdie.
Ah,
Wow.
sorry. Sorry, got distracted.
Pay attention.
Anyway, my turn, right?
Yes. They got back
Alrighty
up.
then.
I should let you know. So now you've got 2 on you.
Yeah. So the undead.
That is
Just because you knock
completely
him down,
fine.
I'm just gonna say I'm assuming that you guys have gotten the point here that just because you knock them down doesn't mean they're staying down.
Yeah, no, I have a plan for this. Hold on.
Alright, Dutch, I trust you. I have faith.
32 feet, technically. Yikers. Okay. Can we just round that down to 30 feet, please? Please?
Yeah.
Please, DM? Ooh.
What is it?
Can we round down how close these zombies are to 30 feet, please? Because it's like...
Well, these two, yeah, they're within 5 feet, but so we'll do 5, 10, 15, 20.
No, these three in the back that are with Frank and Vincent.
Yeah, they're 30. They're exactly 30. That's what I was doing the math. 5, 10, 15.
Okay, perfect.
30.
Fantastic. Wonderful. This is fantastic. Because, hey, DM,
Yeah.
turn the unholy. Channel divinity. All of them need to make wisdom saves.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Wisdom save, so they get a...
DC is...
Is it an enchantment?
13. It is not an enchantment, no.
Is it a charm?
No.
Okay.
This is an effect.
An effect. Ew.
unless they are immune to fear, they have to roll for it.
They are, in fact, immune to fear.
Bullshit.
They are the undead.
Okay, and zombies can still feel fear. Let's see.
So if you want to change it, go for it. I'm letting you know now.
Hold on. As per the rules of this, present the holy symbol, speak a prayer, censoring fiends and undead, using your channel divinity. Each fiend or undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. This is not a. It doesn't say that it's a charm. It just says that the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. A turned creature may spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, but it cannot willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
It also can't take reactions for its action. It can use only the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action.
Okay. So basically, it doesn't act as a fear, and it says for how long they're affected.
Until I turn it off.
Okay. Then go for it. Then how many wisdom? It's a wisdom saving throw, you said?
Yeah, it is a wisdom saving throw. The DC is my spell save DC, which is 13.
Okay, so this ain't gonna be good. So it's a 13. I'm just gonna roll all of them. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 of them succeed. 2 of them do not. So we'll say this one is affected, and we'll say this one is affected. So they start to run, you said?
What was that?
They start to turn, you say?
Yes, they turn and run with the maximum amount of speed that they can.
Okay, then next turn, that's exactly what 2 of them will do, because 3 of them succeeded.
Okay. And then that's my action. And I haven't taken any damage, so I will then end my turn.
Okay. Sulika, it's your turn again.
Why? Alright, well, I have a theory. And Zuliga, when she has a theory, she sees that zombie that she knocked down get back up. So she's thinking in her silly little bird brain. That's interesting. Perhaps it's time for a change of approach. Ooh, dip-a-dip-a-dip. Ooh. DM, I must ask you a question. And it is okay if the answer is no.
Okay.
Am I allowed to aim for a particular body part on these things if I cast a spell?
Sure. Okay.
Sure, okay.
Okay. I'll allow it. Go for it.
Okay, alright, cool. Well, in that end, I'm going to... yeah. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on this guy that I'm hovering over with my spirit weapon.
Okay.
So I guess I rolled a hit. I don't have my bless, so never mind, that shit misses. Fuck me. And I'm also going to, aim to bonk this guy on the head, specifically with the spirit weapon.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll with that. There's a 9 hit.
No.
Never mind, then I'm gonna go fuck myself and end my turn.
Oh. Okay, so the turn begins. They run immediately as far as they can in the opposite direction. So 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 10, 15, 20, 30,
Oh, you fucking zooming.
30, 40. Oh yeah, I made custom zombies specifically for this campaign.
Meow.
These are not your standard zombies.
Well, I'm still gonna treat them like they are, so
Okay,
they're
so
gonna
we
have to deal with
got
that.
3 attack rolls. I'll just roll for all of you because each of you has your own independent Zambi. Let's roll. Okay, so first one is a definite miss because it's a 4. Vincent, does a 13 hit? Vincent.
Star.
Right, no.
Okay.
Bark, bark. Okay.
Frank.
Yes,
You
puppy.
don't know. Does a 16 hit?
You missed it. I think it does. Let me check real quick. It does.
Okay. So, if I am correct, I gotta load up my phone again because unfortunately I gotta keep doing this bullshit. They do. One hit. So it does 1d6 plus 2. So one of these. It does 6 damage to you. So remove 6 damage from your HP. But I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
And remember, you have blessed at 1d4. Have to make sure we remember that.
Make a Constitution saving throw. So you're going to want to click the number, their modifier for your Constitution.
So if you look in the top left, Jeffy, underneath your strength, dexterity, and
Oh boy.
those are your saving throws.
Roll a d4.
Oh.
Roll a d4 for me, pal.
Oh, he rolled a check earlier. He's doing a save now.
Oh, I thought the check was the save. That's
No,
not...
because there's the saves and then the checks
Okay,
themselves.
well then, never mind. You don't need to roll for shit. You are fine. You still took the damage, though, so remove the 6 HP. Did you remove it there, Jeffrey, pal?
Do you know how to?
Are you muted again
I
there,
did
pal?
it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I did it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That is Vincent's turn. Ow, let me describe it a little bit. So, Frank, when it goes to hit you, it swings its claws at you, and it scratches you across the face.
Oh, great.
Howie.
How wonderful. We'll be scarred for life.
Vincent?
Star.
Yep.
It's your turn, bud.
It's your turn there, pal.
Let's take another swing.
All right, go for it.
Come on.
Oh, fuck yeah! You are level 3, right?
Yeah.
And what's your subclass?
Shit, what is it?
It's champion, right?
Be champion, yeah.
So, fun fact about champion, their critical is a 19 or a 20.
Hey, guess what you just did?
And you just rolled a fucking 19, motherfucker. You... How do you want to hit this monster? How do you want to attack him?
Overhead.
Oh, you're going to swing down?
Yeah.
You raise your sword, and at as strong as you can, you lot that motherfucker down straight through the middle. As soon as you pull your sword out, you see its head just kind of like split open. It's like, oh, and it just falls back.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the dang thing. It's dead. It is fucking dead. Alrighty. Frank, it is now your turn. Are you going to try and get your axe back?
Yether.
Alright, give me a roll for grapple.
Where's the grapple at? Is it like a bonus action or an action or?
Just roll to hit for... Oh, no, strike. I'll just use that as your grapple for right now.
Cool. 14, baby.
Alright.
Plus 3, that's 17.
Goddamn.
Alrighty. So, you definitely grab it. Roll me a strength check.
Okay.
I will roll one of my own. I need to look at the stats. It's really dark in my room right now because I didn't turn
4 plus 3, I got a 7. Fuck.
7. Okay, so I just gotta do an opposed.
Oh, wait. That was a save. That was stupid.
Roll me a check there, pal.
Yeah, my bad. It was worse.
It was worse.
It was worse.
No?
Oh, wait, no, I got a
Well,
7.
I'm gonna say that
It
was
looked
better.
like a 1. It looked like a 1. It
So
looked like a 1.
I'll roll a d20. Here we go. That's whatever. Yeah, you ain't stronger than that, motherfucker.
Damn.
You go to grab it, and like even though you're trying to turn it, it just is. It is like trying to grab you in the process, and it's just going. Ah!
Oh, great.
But you have it. It's in your hand right now.
Is there a way I could try? No, never mind. I was gonna say an athletics check would make any sense in this scenario.
Is there anything else you want to do?
Is there a way that I could try to push it on the ground, or no? Do I not have that ability? I'm guessing not.
No, that's your grapple was your action. If I'm
Well,
correct,
creature-
is that how that works? I'll
Yeah, I don't have any other bonus actions, do I? So.
Okay, well then you currently are holding that Zambi in your hands. Max, it is your turn.
Wait,
Alright.
there's one thing I wanted to see. There's a reaction I think I could do. It's called opportunity attack.
That is only if they try to run by you.
Okay, never mind then.
Oh, hey, I just realized something. The spiritual weapon is right behind the zombie, right?
Yeah.
Are you playing flanking
much.
rules?
Hold on, I'm gonna do something real
Please
quick.
tell me we're doing flanking rules.
I'm okay with flanking rules. I'm not gonna act like I fully know. How to do it.
Hell yeah! Let's go! Advantage! Alright, so, time for the bonk stick again.
Yay! Bonk stick.
So that's a +8. That's a
That's a
let's
hit.
see, let's see.
That's a hit.
Yeah, that's a guaranteed hit.
Bonk.
It's down.
5.
Fucking-
It is down. Yeah.
Max is then going to, mind you, after seeing how resilient these things are, and seeing that they are not ceasing their actions after being told to multiple times,
Evidently not.
Max is just going to walk and crush this zombie's face beneath its boot.
Is that an attack? Because you already attacked.
I mean, would it be considered an attack since it's already downed and they are just walking forward a few feet?
I would call that an attack, yes.
Then never mind. I will ready my attack for next time. He's just gonna put his boot on this zombie's head and wait.
So that's the end of your turn?
Gotta see if it gets.
That is the end
see
of my
if it's
turn.
tried to get back up.
Alright, Sulika, it's your turn.
Hello. Alright, well. Since Max seems to have this one under control, I am going to step up next to him. If I can press the fucking right button. Step up next to him. I'm gonna say it's about, what, 20 feet? That one?
This one? 5, 10, 15, 20. Nope.
No?
So 5. Every square is 5 feet. So 5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20, 25, 30. The square. Who are you looking for?
I'm trying to see if I can yeet my spirit weapon
Oh, I'm looking at
over at
you.
the zombie by Frank.
I'm sorry. So
No, I don't give a shit about me,
5,
dude. I'm
10,
staying the
15,
fuck away
20.
from these
Yes,
things.
you can move it there.
All right, cool, great. I'm gonna swing my mace around, and I'm going to use my bonus action to attempt to bonk the head of the zombie that Frank is currently holding on to. That's definitely hitting.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Do that, you son of a bitch!
7 damage
Get
on it.
now!
It's down. All right.
Cool.
Give me 1 second. I gotta roll some. 1, 2. Only 2 of them.
Don't think I'm gonna be thanking you after this.
This
Much
one.
appreciated.
This one gets right back up. The one by Max is still down. But all of a sudden, you start hearing a boom, boom, boom. Right behind you, Sulika. Smash! The fucking door busts open and out comes one of these fucking things through the door. Smash! The other door comes busting out. He comes sprinting forward towards you, Vincent. They're both going to attack.
Hi.
All right.
Well,
Well, one of them's definitely a fucking miss. I can promise you that one. This motherfucker goes to attack you, Sulika, and he just trips over himself. He's like,
okay,
and
great. Well, I was gonna end my turn anyway, so it works out, I guess.
and the one next to you, Vincent, just barely misses you. Oh, and Frank, the one that's in front of you, is going to attack again. I forgot about that one. Does a 17 hit there, pal?
Did I get my axe when it was downed?
No. Oh!
No.
No, because they were down when it wasn't your turn.
Okay.
And he got, I unfortunately, he got right back up. I apologize.
Okay. Okay.
But does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Do a Constitution saving throw for me, and you also take 3. You take 5 damage.
So Thanie, Mr. Bossman, I know it is not my turn.
I got a
However,
stick.
I'm still going to ask.
Okay.
I bonked that thing in its head, and it still got back up, yes?
Yes.
Copy that.
And what was my how did I play to lose?
You lost 5 HP, and as it's getting back up, Frank, it manages to bite you on the hand.
What?
Frank has been bitten.
Your
Oh,
hand
boy.
is
That's
starting.
number 1! Nice to meet you!
Fuck.
Hey, remember that time you said you weren't gonna thank me?
Fuck.
Your hand is starting to burn a little bit. I'm gonna make.
Oh no.
I'm going to make a little roll real quick because I gotta look at my little mechanic that I made specifically for this. I'm so happy that it happened to at least one of you guys. Because I knew where's the infection mechanic? Hold on, I apologize. I am so sorry. You gotta. So let me these little pop-up things for fucking YouTube ads. 1d4. What do I get? Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. It is Vincent's turn.
Fun. Let's see. I attack the zombie that has Frank's hatchet.
Okay. Roll for attack. You definitely hit. Roll
Alright,
for
nice.
damage. You hit it pretty hard, but it's still standing.
Damn.
Frank, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna. If I kill it, can I just grab my thing out?
Go for it.
I don't know if I should do an attack
Go
Or
for
if
it.
I should tone, I did
Remember,
last time.
you've got the bless.
You got
Remember,
bless.
you've got the bless.
So you
Yeah.
can.
All right.
Salikas might be reconsidering that now. But
Oh, pal.
damn,
Oh my
dude.
god! Why are I
Nice
getting
shot.
all the bad
Fuck you.
rolls? I'm gonna die. So yeah, that doesn't hit.
You go to fucking jab right at this motherfucker in the face, but because it's like bobbing back and forth because it just got conked in the head, you go right by it. Max,
Jesus.
it is now. Are you done with your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Max, it's your turn.
Wash the skull. Under heal.
Okay, cool.
Ouch.
You know what? I'll give it to you. Crunch. It's dead. Let me.
Max is then going to look at Sulika. Is Sulika okay?
Yeah, I'm chilling. Right now, I'm chilling. I'm just gonna... When my turn comes, I'm just gonna step back, let you deal with this guy.
Alright, cool.
You seem capable enough.
That was your attack.
That was my attack. Frank is hurt, right?
Yeah, he has taken a decent amount of damage. He's taken about 11 damage so far. How are you looking, Frank?
I'm 11. I'm 11. Yeah, it's bad.
Frank is, he's, not only is he bleeding pretty bad because of the cut on his face, he's got a bite on his hand. He's not doing good.
He's beat the fuck up.
Is there things that I can do? Yes. Should I do them? I have no clue.
Jeffrey, please don't think I'm singling you out.
Son of a bitch.
No, Jeffrey, do
Sulika,
think that. Yes.
Question. Sulika,
Yes,
do you
sir.
think you could handle the zombie one-on-one for a minute?
I could certainly try.
Okay, cool. So 5, 10,
You're
5,
going to
10,
leave the cleric alone?
20. No. 5, 10, 15, 20.
If they have faith in my capabilities, I will try not to let them down. Even though I've missed most of
30.
my shit.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The moment I'm within range of Frank, Max is going to use his sneaky little ability, lay on hands.
How much do you heal him for?
Let's see.
Because I know there's a limit.
I can heal him for up to 15. I can also purify poison. So, let's see. Is he poisoned? Frank, do you feel poisoned?
I mean, I got bit and it burns.
Then probably.
That sounds like poison.
If you want to go for it, try and go for it.
Alright, cool. So, Max is going to lay on hands, purify poison.
How much do you give him for HP?
I give him nothing. It just gets rid of the poison.
Oh, you're not going to heal him at all?
I am, but it takes 5 for that one bonus action. Just to get rid of the poison.
Oh, so he would only, I guess, get 5?
It would just remove. It just removes the poison. It doesn't give him any health back.
All right, well, if is that all you're doing?
And then I still have my shield and mace. Oh god, I wish I had a way to like pull aggro.
You are within range to attack somebody. You're actually
Yeah,
within
but I
range to
already
attack
used
two
my
of them.
attack. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. So you use the lay on hands. I just want to remember.
Yeah. So
To
Max is
remove
gonna
the
like
poison.
Max is gonna like reach out, and like Max is gonna reach out. His hand is just gonna flip up. Out comes like a little like Neosporin container. Just sprays it on the cut.
On the bite mark.
Yeah, on the bite mark. And then afterwards, Max is going to grab his like he's gonna take his shield and his baton. He's just gonna start like smacking his shield with the baton to like try to pull aggro from these other two who are not making that much noise.
How would you want to call that? I'll call that like a saving throw. How would you want to call that?
Um, I want to call
Intimidation.
it. Yeah, you know what? Intimidation. Yeah.
All
No
right.
roll for intimidation.
I'll roll for intimidation.
That's an 18.
Nice.
Okay,
Damn.
you got their attention.
Hell yeah.
They're looking at you now.
Good. Good. And that'll be the end of my
Was
turn.
was the purification successful?
You still feel burning in your hand.
Fuck. Am I gonna have to cut it off? I'm gonna have to cut it off, ain't I?
That's an option.
You don't know what's going on. Don't even act like any of you motherfuckers actually know what's going on here.
I mean, I watched a judge go from being bitten to started biting.
That's valid, but are you smart enough to put 2 and 2 together?
I mean,
You'd
do you
have
want
to
me
make that
roll for it.
Or do you want to roll that right now, or do you want to roll? Yeah, do it. Fuck it. Make an intelligence check.
Do you want to do an intelligence check real quick? Okay.
Remember, 1d4.
Plus a
What were you
negative
gonna do
1.
for?
Plus a negative 1. That's so bad. Wait, so is this? Do you want to do a saving throw, or do you want an intelligence check?
It's an intelligence check.
Okay. Come on, please. Please, Tony. Please. I'm not looking. Please tell me. Please tell me. Please tell me. Please tell me.
You don't know what the fuck is going on. All you know is your hand burns.
Oh, no.
You got a 6.
Oh, damn.
Your hand is
fuck.
burning, and that's all you know.
Damn, okay.
All right, Salika, it is your turn. What are you gonna do?
All right. Well, I'm going to. Well, obviously, I see the fucking zombie that's right smack dab next to me. I'm gonna look over at Max.
Fanny,
What's
Dish
up?
my ass, but okay. Can't trust cop.
I wish we would have done a different roll instead of intelligence, because I have a medicine throw, and it's +4.
That's
and I
true.
feel like that.
But this would have been like, are you smart enough to like put 2 and 2 together?
Put 2 and 2 together. I got you. I got you.
So what are you gonna do there, Salika?
I am going to use the disengage action, and I'm going to back up towards the door that we just came through.
Oh, God.
Definitely not going to leave you guys. Definitely, I would never think about that. I have bonus actions.
Hold
What
on
do I
one
do?
second, because you're walking. Oh, it's a disengage. Never mind.
Yes, it's a disengage. I very specifically said I know.
It clicked.
I
It
knew what
clicked.
you were getting for, sir.
It
I
clicked.
knew what you were up for. But I'm going to disengage, and my bonus action, I'm going to bring my spirit weapon back over the 20 feet. Yeah, back over there. Back over towards me. That zombie is just out of range, so that's gonna be it for me.
Okay. This zombie that right here, boop,
Yeah.
boop, is going to attack you.
Go for it. I can try.
All right, well, roll for that one. That's an 8 hit.
No, it don't.
Okay. And then Max, because you got their attention, you got 2 coming at you right now. 15 and a 3. Do either of them hit? I know the 3 don't, but it's a 15 hit. Actually, I think I asked earlier if the 16 hit, and that didn't hit. Max! Graham!
X.
Ah!
This goofball.
It's a 15 hit!
No!
Okay, thank you. Vincent, it's your turn.
Which is the one with? Wait, did Frank get his hatchet back or no?
No, this one right here is the one with the hatchet.
All right, I attacked the one with the hatchet again.
All right, go for it. You did hit it last time. Let's see if you can finish it off.
Come on, Mr. Swordsman. Blunt
let's
weapons
see.
obviously don't do shit.
It hits.
All right,
Go for damage.
cool.
Oh, yeah. How do you want to take it down? How do you want to attack it?
Let's see. Aim for the head again.
You pull back your sword, and kind of looking like Obi-Wan when he's getting ready to fight General Grievous.
Hell yeah.
And then you thrust the sword right in the side of his skull. And when you pull it out, it drops to the ground.
Nice.
This fucker is dead. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Frank, what do you want to do? It's your turn. The zombie that has its hatchet in its back, or your hatchet in its back, is dead.
Think you ought to grab that, buddy.
I pick up the hatchet.
All right. You can use your action to pick up the hatchet. Would that be a hatchet? I'll use it as a bonus action. You can use your bonus action to grab the hatchet. You're gonna use. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, just grab it with the bonus action. I can still attack, right?
I'll set it like that for this time because I don't know if that's an actual action or not. And are you gonna attack the zombie right next to you?
Yeah.
All right, roll for attack. Make sure you equip the hatchet.
11 plus 3, so 14.
That's
That
it.
hit?
That's it.
Okay, and then damage.
Yep.
I got three damage.
You bitch slap that zombie, but it looks more frustrated than anything. It's just like, ah! Max, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Max,
Or
it's your
Frank.
turn again.
Max?
Sorry, it's my turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bonkaroo, I guess.
I just want to point out this whole time, as you guys are doing that, you're still hearing screaming and shit inside that other room.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
12 to
I
hit.
know that.
Hello?
What'd you
Do
say?
they need the D?
12 to hit?
12 hits. Sorry, I didn't hear you. That's my fault. 12 hits.
5 damage to the face.
We did 3 earlier. 5 plus 3. It's still standing.
Cool. With my bonus action. Lay on hands again. I'm going to give him. I'm going to give Frank over here 5 more HP.
So Frank, add 5 to your HP.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Alrighty, so
We're back to 16.
It's your turn.
Certainly is, isn't it?
Yep.
Alright, well. Evidently, retreating did not deter it, and that's okay. I wasn't expecting it to anyways. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on it, and it must succeed on a Dex save. DC 11.
DC 11. Let me double check.
Yeah.
See, this is why I need to write these fucking things down on a note card. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to order some note cards off of Amazon. Okay, so it's dexterity. Okay, so I'm just going to roll one of these. Shabushki. And add, fuck you.
Oh, okay.
You hit it with
They-
that sacred flame. It's just nothing. It is not
Damn,
phased.
alright.
It is locked in.
Alright, well, for my bonus action, I'm gonna bring my spirit weapon over. And I'm going to once again attempt to bonk. Roll to bonk. Never fucking mind, I'm gonna go fuck myself.
Damn.
Alright, so we're gonna do so Vincent, because you attacked, you now have the zombie's attention, and the zombie's still going after you, Zulika. Are these zombies
Yes.
still just kind of away?
What?
These two, this motherfucker and this.
Oh,
one.
the guys who ran?
Yeah.
That's up to Max. That's on Max, I think. You'd know that, right?
Let me see, do this. Are the two zombies that ran away? Are they still running away? Are they still gone?
Yes. Yes, they
You're
are.
so scared.
Ready?
Cool.
Well, both of those definitely miss. All right. Inside of here, you hear a lot of screaming and smashing and shit, and you hear someone go, "Ah!" Sounds
The
like
perfectly cut screen.
oh yeah, sorry. You'll probably hear it more on my end. And that's my turn. Vincent, it's your turn. This motherfucker just swung at you.
Oh, he's looking at me.
Yeah, because you just hit him.
Alright. I... Hmm.
Do you
Is
want
kicking down a door in action?
to? I will. You can roll to see if it's unlocked.
Ooh.
Do you want to roll to see if it's unlocked? I'll give you an roll me an intelligence check.
Also,
Oh,
we all
boy.
keep forgetting to use the modifiers Talika brought.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
I
guys
just
also
remembered
should
that.
have a bonus 5 HP as well.
Oh
Because I
yeah.
used that on you.
So
So
you lost. Okay, so you lost a total of 11 HP. 5 of that. You should actually be back at what was your total max health?
22, so it should be at like 21 right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Here we go. My -1 intelligence.
God. Oh, God.
Hey, you did good.
No fucking way.
You go and do you wanna are you gonna try and open the door?
Yeah.
All right, move next to the door. I'm gonna do an attack of opportunity because you are
Oh,
walking.
yeah, that's right.
I got an 8. It misses.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, if it counted as an action or not.
I'll count it as a bonus action because you're opening the door.
Alright. Well, he already did like an attack and miss, so.
So make sure you're standing. Yeah. So you open the door.
Yep.
You open the door and you see in here. Hold on, I gotta make sure I got the real thing. There are actually 4 people in here.
Oh, wow.
And 4 zombies. And inside of here, you see a bugburn guy wearing a chef's outfit, wielding a pan and a cleaver. And as you open that door, you see him remove said cleaver from this motherfucker's head.
Nice.
And beside him, you see a really skinny orc. Like, he's really thin. And he's holding, like, a broomstick into a makeshift spear, and he's wearing a bucket as a helmet. You see a Triton woman, if you know what those are. Those are the, essentially, mer people that are able to come on land. And she's wearing, she's, like, pushing one of the undead away with chairs and everything, just screaming at the top of her lungs, like, oh my god! But you recognize one of the motherfuckers. You recognize the woman in the middle. A woman in a wheelchair. That is Emma. That is the lady who works with you at the library that the old lady mentioned to you earlier.
Oh, shit.
And you see her just kind of like surprisingly calm, just yelling orders at these people. Basically, like what's his name? Gordirk, make sure that motherfucker's dead. What's that lady's name? I don't have her. Araya, keep holding that thing back. Run, do something. And he's just like, eh. And that zombie.
So this is where you've been.
And this zombie over here is feasting on a person.
Oh, fun.
Bro, hungry.
Roll a perception check for me, please.
Perception. 16.
You notice that Gerdirk has Gerdirk, I think is his name. I'm having a hard time reading that. He has a bite mark on his arm.
Oh, shit. Well, that's too
but
cool,
that
then.
that motherfucker though is, despite the bite mark, he looks like he's still ready to go.
All right.
You gonna move forward? You got how many feet of movement?
Let's see. I started off right here, so like
that's 5.
Go to the door, up to there, and then there's 20. I got 30 on me, so I can move for here.
You can attack it.
Yep.
Go for it.
Nice.
You hit it. Go for damage. You do a decent amount of damage. You know what? Yeah, it goes down.
Nice.
Right there. Emma sees you and she's like, Vincent, what the hell are you doing here?
I can ask you the same thing.
We'll talk about this later. Help us.
Well, I'm currently on it.
All right, is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, Frank, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna hit this fucking zombie right here.
Go for it. Go for it. Did you click the button?
Fuck me running.
Oh yeah, that's a.
Hang on, 1d4.
Yeah, add a d4.
1d4, 1d4.
On
Where's
default.
that at?
You might be hit. Just roll the little.
It's in the bottom left. You see the red icon. It's got like a d20 on it.
Yeah.
If you click on that, and then you click on the pyramid thing immediately above it, you'll do 1d4 and then hit roll.
+1.
Damn it.
Yeah, you missed. I'm sorry, pal. Max.
I'm sorry, Frank. I tried, man. I tried.
Max, it's your turn.
Save my life, Max.
Come on, Max.
Very
Space
well.
shooter. I lost my rifle.
Bro did not keep his rifle by his side. And now
I
he's
ain't got
suffering the
my-
consequences.
I do not have my rifle.
That's an 18.
That's a hit.
4 for damage.
It goes down.
Stomp on its head.
This.
Later.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Foot on dome. End turn. Or wait, no, hold up. Pause.
Shot.
Pause. Don't end turn.
Okay.
Hey. Hey, Stinky. Short man. 5 more health.
You're not max HP.
Max gave you
I'm
max
talking
HP.
to you, Frank. But I'm just.
All right. I guess that makes it Sulika's turn now.
Alright, I'm gonna try it again. Sacred Flame, dex save of 11.
Plus 2. Yeah, he succeeds.
Okay, spiritual weapon. Roll the bong. Never mind, that's it. I end my turn.
I mean, you're handling it by yourself, but like, it's just.
I'm not dead, but I don't know how long for long that can be, man, because I got.
All right, so the
It's
Zambi
his
is
turn next, so.
the Zambi is going to attack you. I'll roll for that one. Does that is a nat 20. E.
Oh.
Give me what you got, boss.
All right, that means it's 2d6 plus 4. So that's 10 damage. Make me
Owie.
a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah, be that if I can find it. There it is. It's hiding from me.
Uh-oh.
So when it goes to attack you, when
Mm-hmm.
you cast a Sacred Flame, it has no effect, but it grabs you and it bites you right on your wrist.
Deep sigh.
You're now feeling a. Oh, hold on. Let me. You're starting to feel a burning sensation.
Wunderbar. I'm sure that'll have no effect.
Welcome
to the club.
Vincent, it's your turn. Oh, wait, no. I still got more. This thing, after hearing... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me roll one of these. This guy gets back up.
Oh, fun.
And he is going to come over here as well, and they're both going to attack you. They definitely don't fucking hit you. He's just chowing down on his little meat pie over there. Fucking.
Bro's good.
Vincent,
chilling.
your turn, Vincent.
All right. Look at something in front of me, which is the one in north of me, and I hit it.
Oh yeah, you definitely hit it.
Bro,
Add your D4.
1d4.
Oh
yeah.
right.
Come on.
Bro?
Damn, you missed. All right. But because of what happened, I'm gonna add a little bit of a couple. I'm gonna have one initiative here. Nat fucking 20. So because of that, I'm gonna change it up a little bit, and because that happens, this dude is going to 5, 10, 15 jump over here, attack this motherfucker. That's a hit. I'll do 1d6. Does 2 damage. You did 7. Oh, you didn't do any damage because you missed it. So with this frying pan, he whaps it in the back of the head. Whap! He's gonna roll again. There's another hit. And yes, another 2 fucking damage. Alright. Frank, it's your turn. Frank,
Frank, are you muted?
Wait.
We're gonna hit that. We're gonna hit that zombie.
Oh, there he is.
That's a 10
roll your d4.
plus
1d4. 1d4. 1d4.
1d4.
I'll even tell you, you just gotta hit a 2 and you get this.
I
Come on,
hit a
baby. Heart of
4.
the cards. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards.
Yeah!
Yes!
4.
Alright, you hit
You're
it.
welcome, Jeffy.
Alright, and then now damage. Cock sucking motherfucking whores.
It's down.
So 2. Yes. Can I decide how I kill it or no?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that fucking hatchet and I'm gonna smack it near the base of its skull on the back of its neck.
So you flip it around.
Like right-
Whack! It's right in its back of its skull. It is dead.
Alright, and then
You can move
I can
now.
move around still. I can still move, right?
Yep. Are you gonna
So-
go help Sulika, or are you gonna go in here and help Vincent?
We're helping Salika.
How much is your
My
movement?
man.
We're just
5,
gonna
10,
stay.
15, 20.
We're just gonna stay right there. We ain't
Why
getting
the
too close.
Why the fuck are you gonna throw your axe again?
No.
So how are you
If
gonna
hit
help?
Me, I'm gonna beat your ass.
How are
Well,
you gonna?
do I have a bonus
5,
action? Like
10,
a bonus
15,
attack?
20. You can go right there, and that's fine.
But is there gonna? Do I have an attack though?
No.
Then we're only gonna go this far.
Okay.
No reason taking the chance to get hit.
Max, it's
you
your
know.
turn.
My turn. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Vincent went in by himself. Who's coloring in the page?
I am. I mean, I'm
Danny.
the only one who can.
You call him the doodler.
Because technically, you guys can't see in there.
I do be blind.
So you're gonna go in there and help out Vincent.
Here. 20, 25, 30.
Go for it. Go for the attack.
LeBonk.
Come on.
That's
That's a definite hit. Roll for damage.
Yeah. Well, that's a 5.
He attacked. You attacked this one, right, Vincent?
Yeah, I attacked that one.
Oh,
I'm attacking
you,
this one.
Okay, so you hit it. It's whap, like. Rrr. It is now Sulika's turn.
All right, lovely. Well, guess for my action, I will use Cure Wounds on myself. His number of hit points equal 2d8 plus that. Okay. Well, there's that on that. So
God
I'm
damn,
back up.
you really healed yourself up. God damn.
Listen, I'm the cleric, man. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action, even though I feel like I already know how this is gonna happen. Oh wow, whoop-de-fucking-do. Do I hit that shit or what?
Yep, you hit. It's so the AC.
Oh my god,
The
it's a
AC
miracle.
for these things is 12. You're aiming for 12.
I'm gonna end up on the news. I'm gonna roll my shit. Bonk that motherfucker on the head for 8 damage.
Was he hit earlier? No, he wasn't.
I assume no?
No, so he hasn't even been hit at all this whole time.
Well, now he has, and my headset's beeping at me, so hang tight. I just swapped to text chat.
You're good. That's the end of your turn anyway, so it'll give you enough time to get to you. Get your headphones charged a little bit. Are you the top one or the bottom square? I'm gonna... I'm just gonna assume... I'm gonna assume the right there. So that's the end of her turn. The undead are going to attack. So we got 1, 2, 3. I'll just roll all this. Okay. That's a hit on you, Sulika. I apologize. I'm assuming 12 doesn't hit you, Max. Max,
Whoa, what?
12 doesn't hit you?
No.
Okay. Does 18 hit you, Vincent?
No.
18 doesn't hit you?
Yeah, no.
No, shit.
Damn.
God damn. How high is your fucking AC? Holy shit. Alrighty. Then, yeah, they all attack. They all miss. Oh, actually, technically he was supposed to go first, so I apologize. I'm going to roll again for attack. I'm going to make 2 attacks. Get that over with. Only 1 hits. It's down. And, because it already went down once, it's down for good. Cuts its head off with the machete. Or not machete, the cleaver. And he's going to go over here to get ready to attack this one. Quack, quack, quack. It hit you. It did hit you. I apologize. So it's going to do 1d6 plus 2. So it did 7 damage to you, Sulika. It was an 18 to hit. Vincent, your turn.
Alright. The one other zombie, and let's hit it.
Go for it. That's you fucking cut that motherfucker's head off.
Nice.
Fucking, it's dead. This thing is gone. You still got one more zombie in there, though.
Alright. Not that.
Are you gonna move, or is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
So, 1
Okay.
here. And... You know what? I'll use my action search.
Alright, attack. You get advantage, too, because you're behind it, and it's not paying attention at all.
Cool.
Nat 20. You fucking cut its head off, too. It's dead. Okay. As soon as you cut that head off, all of a sudden... Because you can see in here a little bit, because it's now cleared up a lot. The door opens, and in comes Andre Hamilton, the firefighter that I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
He comes in, and he's immediately going to attack. I'm just gonna say he's gonna roll. He gets a 10 plus whatever his bonus is. I don't even have his card ready for this one. I think he gets a plus 2. Oh god. God. No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna say he hits. Roll for damage. We'll do a 1d10. 7. He does. That was hit. This thing's down. Whose turn was it next? It is Frank's turn. Frank, what do you want to do to it? The thing's down.
I'm gonna go over there and hit it in the back of the head with my hatchet.
It's dead.
I want to hit it in the back of the head with my hatchet.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying it's dead. It's gone.
Okay, so that was my action.
Yep. We still got 2 more of these things to worry about.
Okay. I'm gonna sit right here where I'm at.
I'll say for the sake of time, because I know we've been. Do you guys want to finish this off, or are you okay if I end this combat a little early?
I'm down if you end it a little bit early because I'm getting tired myself. To be
Same.
honest.
Okay. Andre comes in. You guys have been at this for a while. You're tired. You've been bitten. Andre comes in, finishes this one off. That's not what to do. Click. Dead. Goes over here. Click. Dead. He comes over here and he yells to you, Frank, to help him seal up the door. He had a couple other people come in to help board up the door. Now, door's boarded up. You now have completely cleared the church. I'm going to show you now pretty much the church.
Nice.
So what are you guys gonna do? You guys have cleared up the church. It is now safe. They've boarded up the door. Anton comes in and he's like, "Thank you, all of you." Dirk's gonna come out. Aria's gonna come out. Emma Blackburn's gonna wheel herself out. Actually, she's gonna come over here to you, Vincent, because she knows you.
Yeah.
Rudd's gonna kind of come out here. Max, what do you want to do?
I'm going to try to radio over to the precinct to see if I can get anybody. See if there's any survivors.
You're not hearing anything. It's just
static.
static.
Then I'm gonna cut the comms and just I'm gonna like keep the comms on like a standby, just in case like anything comes over.
Yeah.
But then I'm going to start doing maintenance to try to get that fucking vocal glitch dealt with.
Yeah. Okay. So you're just kind of working on yourself. Emma, what is it? Vincent. Emma's just kind of looking at you, kind of happy to know that there's someone here that she at least knows. And she asks you, "What are you doing here? How did you get here?"
Well, I crashed the van while I was trying to get back over to the library.
I was here to donate some books to the for the event that they were trying to do to help out like homeless people.
Shit, speaking of. I pull out my phone, try to call the library.
No answer.
That's not good.
Frank, what are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out my hand situation. Been bitten.
Yeah,
It burns.
You're burning.
So, what can I do to try and mitigate this? Should I do another intelligence roll?
Let me exit this. If you want to do another intelligence roll, go for it. Anton's gonna come up. He notices the bite mark on Sulika's hand, or wing or whatever, and he walks over to you guys, and he sees that you and Gordurk, all three of you, have bite marks on you.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Answer me a question, Grim.
How many people have bite marks?
3.
Which ones? Frank,
Frank.
Godric, and
Sulika, she got bit.
Shiza. What did you want me to answer?
Is Greater Restoration it can affect multiple people?
Give me 1 second, I can go check.
Because if it does,
Oh no. It is a single person spell. You have to touch the person for it to activate.
he walks up to. He calls Frank over. Frank, do you come over?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll drag you over here. He grabs you. He touches your hand, and you see a bright green light come off of his hands.
Nice.
And your hand doesn't burn anymore.
Hallelujah. Praise the Jesus.
He tells you, Sulika, and he also tells Gordurk just to hold on a minute, and he runs over to here, runs up into the room up here, and he runs back, and he holds in his hand a bottle of pills called Remo C. He opens it up. He takes he goes, "You're lucky. I only had a couple of these left." He gives one to Gordurk, and he runs over to Sulika, and he gives her one too. You see Gordurk just pop the pill. Sulika, are you going to take the pill?
Melty?
Oh, yeah, I look down at it, shrug, and then take it. Your wing is no longer burning anymore. So, Anton says, again, all of you, thank you. You guys went through hell, I can tell. He comes over to the door and he says, "Come, follow me into the main room, like all of us."
Okay.
And he just kind of goes in here. Andre follows behind him, and everyone else just kind of goes in here to the main room. If all of you are gonna follow, go for it. Emma will be next to you, Vincent. You see a wide range of characters inside this room. All of you. What is it? We do be meandering. Max, you gonna go inside the room? I'm assuming.
I'm sorry, what?
Are you going inside the main room? You guys cleared up the church, and the preacher wants you to go in there.
Yeah, sure.
When you all go in there, you see a wide variety of characters. You see a family of bear people, bearkin, as they're called. You see a mom, a child, and a father. It's a little son, you can tell. That Vincent, you immediately clock that girl wearing the pink onesie. And the fox lady that was next to her, she's just kind of comforting her, and that you can tell it is a Goliath child. You just don't know how old. That skinny orc character, you see him standing next to a half-orc female, and they're talking. Mm-hmm. She's smacking him in the back of the head, going like, "Where the hell were you? I was worried sick." You see that minotaur, that adolescent minotaur standing in the back, kind of like, "Oh my god." You see that orc, he's over. He moved over here next to this other lady, who's also wearing a leather jacket just like him. You see a dragonborn all dressed up, like all really sharp, like kind of looks like and he kind of is pissed off that he's there to begin with. Like he looks like he doesn't belong there. You see a woman. You notice that the mama bear, as I'm calling it that, she kind of has on SWAT gear. Max, you clocked that as she's a member of SWAT. And you notice next to them is a woman another woman who is wearing SWAT gear as well. And you also see a dwarf that looks like that kind of looks like he works at a farm, just kind of sitting there, and everyone there is tired, out of breath. Oh, and there's over by you next to you, Salika, there is a what's the word? Tiefling. There's the word. Kind of just scared shitless. Everyone is in the church. You have a total of 20 people damn near in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I think 24. This church is full. Anton looks to everyone here, and with a smile on his face, he says, "Thank God everyone is safe." And I'll end it there because we've been doing this for about 4 hours. So I appreciate you all joining me for this. I appreciate you all putting up with this for 4 goddamn hours.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's sick.
I'll see y'all next time.